Alrighty, hello, hope you're all doing well today and hope you're ready to jump back into our Rails Clicker campaign where we're going to keep trying to make our way towards forming the Allclan. We'll see. We need a lot more land. We need to own the Western Surface Spine. We're working on it. We have to fight Grombar, we have to fight a couple of orcs, we have to fight Kraken Roar, but that's really it. Like, other than that, we kind of already own everything. We're looking good. We don't have the Horde Curse, so having our income at 130 right now, which is what I think it's at, not really a big deal. We'll just keep scaling through, and it'll be good. Meh. We are in a Humiliate Rival War right now that has not gone great, but we way outnumber him. He's out of manpower, so now we should be able to beat him without any problem. Yeah! Hello, Norcor, Midgaris, Alexander the Great, Morton Sarlis, Mark of Bark, and Boostar. Hope you're all doing well, and thank you, Boostar, for the 9 months of subs. Very kind of you. Disasters within. Yeah, just being goblins is a disaster in and of itself. And then you play Allclan. Whew, man, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. If dwarves didn't exist, I would call them the best thing in Anbennar. I don't know. I could just scale through 150 development here, or 150 income, and I don't even have to worry about it. Also, our income's 110, not 130. I got a little too excited about how much money we were making. All right. Hey, Weapon in Space. How you doing? And Froyo says nothing. Requests a leader. Understandable. Have a nice day. So we're currently in a war down here against Curse Hal. He's down to 11,000 troops, so we should be good to just siege all this down and get a free show strength off on him, because we're very far behind on admin points and we need to catch up. So showing strength will help us do that. We are totally caught up on Mill and Diplo tech, and our ideas are filled out for now. So the next idea group we take will probably be a Mill one, and we'll probably go plutocratic, honestly. We'll see, though. Remember the Spark Drive rifles? Did you know goblins have a unique invention that does the same? Ooh. Really? Doing good. It could something that would take 13 hours to finish because I did it inefficiently. Oh, no. Oh, no. Got family over, but I'm still here to support you spiritually. Thank you. Enjoy your time with your family. We do have a mission fulfilled, which is support startup farmers. This gives us +1 goods produced in caves that have a workshop, I believe. No, it's just straight up caves. Caves that don't have metal get +1 local goods produced. So we'll wait until we finish colonizing all this and complete the mission, because we're not in a rush to get it done. We do need to complete some expeditions, and AirNat Veer needs to be dig level 4, and we're halfway through doing that. And then we need to own these caves, and then we can complete down the mission tree here. We do need to own Holzyor Cad. Not that big of a deal, though. Yeah. And then I need to own Serpent's Veil. Needs to have no devastation. And does not have flooded province. Oh, wow. Okay. So they want us to throw a bunch of money on that. Gotcha. Gotcha. Casual 5 production down in every cave. Yeah, and that's not the last time we'll get in a mission like that, apparently. In all my games for months, the orcs migrate to Hole and get eaten by Harpy. That does seem to be how it works most of the time, but we've gotten lucky this time. And I will not turn my back on getting some good luck. Okay? I'll take it. We are still coring things up from the land that we took from Orlazam Osdir. Right? Yeah, Orlazam Osdir. So we now have border with Grombar, and we are improving with... Why are we improving with my rival? Oh, we were just on improve with neighbors. That's why. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and build a spy network on Grombar then. And go back to improve with neighbors, I guess. We do have a vassal in Clouded Eye. They hate us, but that's because they keep adding their tribal land in the Serpent Spine, and I keep seizing land. So there's one more province that we need to take from them, hopefully. if we can colonize this in time. We are running 2 colonies despite only having 1 colonist, and they're both almost done. So then we can snag this province and continue on our cave snagging adventures. Look at Lovehold. They did in fact get snapped. Lovehold is officially very dead. Very, very dead. Gorbrad's here, though. Send a colonist now. You're so impatient, bro. So impatient. Fine. There. Antique machine. 530 crowns or 2 Inno. I want the money so badly, but we're taking the Inno. We're taking the Inno. We need it. We need to have 100 Inno. So, at some point or another. Guambuwu. Why? Actually, I know why, but why? You know? I know why, but why? Okay, you make your way down here. All right. He's got this 4-5-3-1 that is just loving to cause issues. Loving to cause issues, and I don't appreciate it. He's going to devastate my hold. Oh, it's so rude. It's so rude. Like, I know that I declared war on him, but he should still, you know, not do that. We will accept the Coronite here. That's fine. We are demonsterizing. We're very close to being demonsterized. We're at 15. So once we demonsterize, we can immediately flip into being a republic. Time to accept dwarfs. Yes, you are correct, actually. I didn't even think about that. We will accept the dwarfs. Dwarven holds are fine. Orc holds not so fine, because you can't dig. Get allies? For what? Okay, Brown Catarata wins. Who are you? Why do you look like Catarata, but you're not Catarata? Fake Catarata. But Brown Catarata won. They beat Blue Catarata, I'm pretty sure. It's good for them. Are we counting the Serpent Spine? I don't think the Mission Tree has its conquer like all of the Serpent Spine. I don't think that works like that. I don't know, though. I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know what the Mission Tree looks like. Okay, you're at 44%. This is going to take forever. Because he's just going to refuse to peace out no matter what I do. Give me the troops that can actually do something. Uptime? 9 minutes. I got you, don't worry. 9 whole minutes. You have not missed much. Okay, let's... What do I want to build? These? And these? And I want to turn that off. I want to turn that off. Yeah? How are we doing deepening? 57%? Okay. Uh-oh. Rip. Rippy dippy. Where'd you get these troops from? Where'd you get this manpower from? Oh, he's old Dukin. I bet you he summoned a host. I bet you he summoned a host. Because he was out of manpower. Very out of manpower. These damn Dukin worshippers, they're cheating. They're just summoning manpower from Oblivion. Says a goblin. Complains a goblin about summoning manpower from Oblivion. How soon can you start on the Veil? Amintech 13. So we have to catch up on Amintech, and then we have to take the Amintech. So it may be a while. But we will get there. We will get there. And then I have to have admin to click the button, too. So that's cool. Probably attacking our orc brothers? Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you saying that all people with green skin are related? Ugh. Cancel this man. Cancel this man right now. How dare you? We are not related to the orcs, okay? Not a single chance. Go, stop. Stop building troops. Particularists? Ugh. Let him stay home in Dwarf Hope. That's fine. You know, like, just let me show strength, okay? No! He's a fierce negotiator. Of course he is. Of course he's a fierce negotiator. Why would he not be a fierce negotiator? God dang, dude. You can't escape the fierce negotiator. It's impossible. They're everywhere. They're united in hatred for greenskin solidarity. There's no solidarity with orcs. They enslaved goblin. What do you mean? What do you mean? You can't just ignore the crimes of the past? I mean, I guess you could, to be fair. You can. But I won't. God, he's a fierce negotiator, so he's going to refuse to peace out. Okay, that should hopefully get us there. Well, that was one heck of a war. Luckily, we're goblins, so it literally doesn't matter if I lost a bunch of value. I could repair this hold. Do we have that event that makes things more expensive? I don't remember if that's still up. Doesn't look like it. Okay, then I will repair. So we literally just showed strength so we could repair the hold, which is fine. It's a pretty good trade in my eyes. Let's go kill Cursed Howl before anyone else allies them. Preferably. Alright. Declare war. We have a claim, so we don't need to worry about all that. We'll increase our tolerance of trolls. Our nation is very much about being accepting, and our heir has died, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter, because we're going to flip Republic. We're very accepting, so we want to make sure that everybody's tolerance is up as high as we can. If I can find a way to get, like, Haramari and Ruinborn in my nation, we might be able to get the achievement for having every race in the game integrated. We'd have to get gnomes, too, though. Like, dwarves won't be difficult. The difficult ones will be elves, halflings, half-elves, Haramari, lizard folk. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to get it. It's so far away. It's so far away. Hello, Universe Waffle and Elephante. Hope you're both doing well. Are we goblin maxing today? Well, if by goblin maxing you mean throwing a lot of goblins at every single problem that we run into, yes. Yeah, we're goblin maxing. It's the way of life. Got a problem? Just throw more goblins at the problem. Eventually it'll go away. Can you open portal not through mission tree? I'm pretty sure the only people that can open the portal are Orden and Sirenvar. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Go ahead and take Admin Tech. I would like to unlock that idea group before we max out on mill points here. The centaurs have... Oh, look at this centaur. We cheat. Look at these. Look at this guy. It's 1548. And he owns almost all of the island. Bro, that's what it feels like when I play Lake Fed. That's what it feels like. Still will die. Yeah, still will die, but like super impressive for basically 100 years into the game for the AI centaur. They must have gotten a Great Conquer or something. Imagine helping Sirenvar win in the Glade to get them to Alien tier. Well, the problem is, this region of the world is very orc. It's very, very, very orc. So, that would be a struggle. struggle. We do also need to go to war with Bladebreaker at some point. Sooner rather than later, preferably. I'm going to build more cannons. Do I just want to go to a full backline now? Like, they're not great, but we could afford it. Nah, don't need to. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. We'll just make more infantry. How goes the skulking? Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, we're in a really strong position right now. Really, really strong position. A good harvest. Give me those admin points. Thank you. Our colonization's going well. Could be faster, but is what it is. Eskin is very orcish and very Coronite. Very Coronite. They decided to full commit, except for our vassal and Severed Ear. They've gone full Coronite all the way down to the borders as Coronite. It's probably one of the strongest Coronite games I've seen. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Goed eventually flips Coronite as well. Beancroft. What a funny name. Beancroft. Real quick, my favorite goblins. I do like that you could just get out and colonize really quickly early on. It makes life much more enjoyable. Yeah, let me go ahead and issue an embargo on these guys. Yes, who's my other rival? Groundbar. Issue an embargo on you. I can scornfully insult you for 20 power protection because we took court ideas first. Don't argue with it. It's just, that's what we did. All right. That's what we did. It's not optimal. Infrastructure first is pretty much always the best choice in the Serpent Spine. If it's not that, it's Inno. But we did something different, okay? It's okay to try out new things. How wise first are we? 5. Okay, keep drilling. Hey, Acefire. Holy is live and streaming to save me from my work today? Good, yes. I shall save you from your work. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess if you just don't do your work, then I guess that counts as me saving you. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That tracks. Would you say that one of the migrating goblins as a start for Allclan works okay? Would Rosesilker be best for single player? You could do it as one of the migrating ones, for sure. True Dagger was an option that I thought about. You could do it as Mountain Shark as well. But Real Skulker kind of fits well with going into Allclan. Besides, if I'm going to play True Dagger, I'm probably going to want to just play True Dagger because it has its own like content, expansive new content. So I'm going to do that. Can I do it as Spider Edge? You can do it as Spider Edge too. That would be very funny. Reason Orc Corn is because they want to smash too. Okay. Well, as in smash people's heads open because they're attacking them? Yes? Yes. Good. Good, good. Yes, true. So true. So true, bestie. Yeah, we're going to go plutocratic, so we're going to hold off on taking an idea group. Coronite conversion? No. Absolutely not. Honestly, I think I should lose monsterization for refusing to become Coronite. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay? Imagine being Coronite. Now imagine yourself being better. Win technocracy time? Whenever we demonstrize, I don't know. The reason why we're waiting is because we have a government reform that when we're demonsterizing, we don't lose stability. And I don't want to lose stability. And if we flip from being a tribe right now, I will get like 16 stab loss events in a span of like 2 years. Also, we're moving our trade capital to Omdir. You like redheads? No, you just got to keep the hoardiness in chat in check. Otherwise, chat will go crazy. You gotta, gotta keep everyone in line. It's the only way. Why are my workshops worth so much? Like, am I being weird? It might. Rails right. Rails right. Like, is there? Huh. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, but like it's not. I don't know. Just to feel like it should be that good. Just should to steer. Thank you. Yes. Transfer there and transfer here instead of collecting in King's Rock, because that is 22 ducats that is being stolen away from me, and I don't appreciate that. There we go. I was going to say, I have 79% control of this node. I should absolutely have way more trade going towards my trade capital. Way more. Way, way more. Manufacturing? The province had a manufacturing? Oh, okay. Yes. Thank you. That would make a lot more sense. That would make sense. How to make the place where King's Rock spawns global trade? Yeah. Only 50 ducats to go, everybody. We got 100 years and 50 ducats to go. Easy. Easy. I did want to upgrade this to a level 3 center of trade. And Air Navigator's level 3, right? Yes. And you're level 3? No. You're not, but I only have 2 merchants right now. So that's all I can have. Right. Horn River, you are next. Just mine more? True. Based response? Just simply mine more. Oh. It's not that difficult, sweaty. Oh, it's printing press time. Right. It's 15:53. Yeah. Which hold do we want to develop? Probably the glass hold. No, probably Omdir itself. Probably Omdir itself. Considering we're going to want to dig this eventually. Colonist is lazy? Ooh, thank you. We're not going to send them north. We're going to send them down here. Because we need to get these colonized. Can you delay stream for me? I'm trying to finish this paper, but now you're streaming. Well, don't watch me if you need to go finish your paper. You got to have a little bit of self-discipline. You got to go, shoo, go away. You're not welcome here today, actually. No Osamis allowed. Only do homework, and then you can come back and watch. That is a command, and you have to listen to me because you're in my stream. That's how it works. Maybe it is possible? What the Why? How? Why are you coming to my country? I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's 15:53. You guys are already oppressing Runeborn over there? Can't say I'm surprised. All right, well, yeah. Let him in. Man, these Runeborn are going to be confused. I don't know how they got to Canor, and I don't know how they got here, but boy, oh boy, they did. They sure did. And now they're going to live underground for the rest of their lives. But hey, you know what? That's fine. That's fine with me. Yeah. Just build all these buildings. Now you can definitely get all the races integrated. Yeah, it'll require a bit of work, I think, but we could probably get it done. We'll have to swing down to get some gnolls, pop out to get some harpies. Maybe Haramari migrate in. Otherwise, we have to go fight the Raj. Which also, look at this Suhan praxis. It's massive. Also, Bim Lao is massive. But yeah, everybody decided to be a little bit more chill about the what's it called? About the caste system. Dead Bravari? No. Oh, yes. I thought Van Tifa was Bravari. Ding dong, the Bavari's dead. Long live Bim Lao. Consider what happened. They might feel safe under mountain. That's true. The evil of Rahin is dead. Multiple evils of Rahin are dead. High philosophy be struggling. The Bavari's dead. Yanchin is being conquered. You know, all good things. All good things. Command is commanding. Yes. Yes. I could get Inno for taking Miltech. I think we're going to skip out on this Inno, though, and develop the institution. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's get you to 40. We're going to have to develop past 40, which kind of sucks. There's printing press. So now we'll spread Nomdir. Cool. And hopefully we can still take Miltech sometime soon. Sometime soon. I've got so many buttons, so many pop-ups. Here, you just fight the kobolds, okay? And there we go. Airnet Veer is dug to level 4. What else did I need to do for... Which mission was it? This one? I needed another expedition completed. Okay, let's do that. So grab me 10 troops. I'd still want to take the Miltech, though. And it's the first 208 days, so we'll take it. There we go. So we'll have to wait just a couple of months here to do an expedition, but that's okay. And where is it? There it is. It's the one I accidentally turned off earlier. So we have Mithril in medium, or we have silver in long. We can do the Mithril medium one. It'll be worth more. Hopefully. Hopefully. As the person who made the Allclan mission tree, I'm very excited to see you dev caverns for 50 years. No. No. Not the cavern development. It's fine. We'll be fine. It'll be great. It'll be grand. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. I'm sure everything will be great. Though I would appreciate it if you... Oh, you have debt? I'll pay off your debt. Then I'll placate you, and then I will seize another province off of you. Because you're not supposed to be in the mountains. Glorious. We've done it. We have finally kicked our vassal out of the mountains. It only took 50 some odd years to do. And Orlazam Ozdir is also fixed. Huge. And we're dead. Okay. And we have a really bad ruler now, but it doesn't matter because we're almost demonsterized. And then we'll become a republic, as all good goblins do. Which means... Are we going to have an election instantly when we flip to a republic? We do, right? But we could re-elect the guy. You start a 50-year Republican tradition, even when flipping from a tribe? Rip. I think we just stick with production efficiency. Yeah, if we immediately have an election, we'll do production efficiency, and then we'll pick the dwarf one for literally the rest of the game. Expedition menu. Oh, we have more now. Let's do Lamech Abyss. I think you should use mission for government change. Well, 10 reform progress for each hold you own, as well as minus 10% local autonomy in each hold over 40 development. And then once I'm no longer tribal, then I become a technocracy. So I have to flip out of being tribal first. Then I can do this. All right, it's mithril and medium, so we're gonna actually have to prepare these troops, otherwise they're going to die. I mean, they're probably gonna die anyways. We've already failed one so far, which is a huge L. Imagine failing on a expedition. That would be embarrassing. Okay, we'll give it a couple months to get some monarch points back. And you need to replace those missing troops. Very good. Skill issue? True. True. Goblins cause cave collapse. We have adventurers wanted for goblin skulkers. Those dang goblins. I'll lose the manpower. That means nothing. Means nothing. Can I convert this? 208 months, but now it's 66. We'll take it. We'll take it. Foreign education for our heir. It will demonetize us, so yeah, we'll do it. But I'm not happy about it. Alright, and we are now equal amongst men. We are no longer monstrous. Okay, so are we going to lose this government reform progress when we flip Republic? We do, right? I'm pretty sure we do. I'm like 65% sure we do. It's one of those things that, like, I know, but I'm going to doubt every single time. Save and check. It is a good bit of GovCap. If I don't keep it. So let's say we flip to a Republic. We get our first tier for free. I mean, we can just click technocracy. We do, in fact, keep it. We do, in fact, keep it. So, good. We want to go republicanism. Spoils for the people. 5% morale of armies, minus 20% available loot, minus 10% production efficiency, and minus 2 national unrest. Elected clan speakers, plus 2 length of election term. No, no, no. Council of Technocrats. Enable Parliament, minus 5% tech cost. That is actually... That sounds pretty good. That sounds like we're going to want that. Even though I do love my 0.2 yearly Republican tradition, that sounds pretty good. Parliament does have colonists. That's true. Parliament does have colonists. Sure, we'll go with the Council of Technocrats. The technocratic councils within our nation hold great amounts of power. Being centralized within holds, they also further their development significantly, helping our nation. Council of Technocrats, it's Railskulker or Allclan exclusive. Oh. Parliament's nice when we have holds. True. Hello, Red Shirt. Hope you're doing well. Scammed. Actually scammed. Really? You tell me I have to wait like a whole month? A whole month to get my tier 3? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. All right. Well, let's add our capital. And let's immediately do this debate. L plus bonus plus not enough government reform. Minus 5% tax cost and 50 admin points. I do see this election reform, though, for 10 Republican tradition and 0.5 yearly Republican tradition. And I am going to take that because it's very good. That's like mega good. Like super mega good. All right, which means we can now take plutocratic. So we will do that. And we have our factions. Brillites give minus 33% advisor cost, which is good for now. Makes our advisors pretty cheap. So we get you guys up to higher levels. And we get an election. We will not keep him. We want probably Jack Dirk the Warlord for the admin. No. No, let's go for the military one so we can do our idea group. Right? Yeah. Research time? Yes, it is also time to do some artificery research. So, we also need to do with our estates. Well, right, and we don't get the other estates because we're Republic. Okay, so if you haven't done artificery before, for 30 of each monarch point, you can start some research. Gotta click on this fancy little button right here in the estates screen. There are 3 broad schools of thought, of philosophies, in how to approach artificery. The philosophy of brilliant inventions seek to fulfill the promise of true synthesis between magic and technology, blending the two into creating things entirely new and all the more capable. The Brillites see themselves at the forefront of the science of artifice, and it is no surprise that the most wildest and ingenious inventions come from followers of this philosophy. Their most famous invention is the spark drive rifle, which utilizes elemental essence to shoot lightning with marksman accuracy. The philosophy of technothaumaturgy see artificery as a new school of magic, treating it through the lens of pragmatic mysticism as the common wizard would. They see artificery as a tool to bridge the gap between the arcane and the mundane, often using artifice to replicate spells without the need of complex rituals or reagents. One such invention are wand locks, allowing spells to be fired from the barrel of a pistol. The philosophy of mechanism are engineers and craftsmen who combine artifice and traditional engineering know-how to push the limits of machinery. Mechanists stereotypically treat the more fantastical applications of artifice with disdain, believing in simple and effective artifice, especially when it can help with mass production. The mechanists are proud that this is often their inventions that revolutionize society, such as skyships. Supporting one of these philosophies will determine what invention the artificers hired by our state will create for us. Who shall we support? On the grafted hands, perhaps we should focus on what we already have. Yes, because we need to choose our things. Yeah, guys, choose our organization. But we will choose one of those, and I'm not sure which one we want to go for first, actually. Probably mechanists? Because we're not going to have artifice capacity for a while. Gomo, you have plus 10% loyalty? True. And Gomo is just straight up the best one. Artifice research only takes 5 years. More production efficiency. More special unit force limit. We actually start off with 13.5 capacity. So we can have one thing. Look, we'll just pretend it says International Gabo, okay? International Gabo. Yes. As for the adventurers, we want probably organized. Why does this give you +1 max absolutism? Is that supposed to be +1 max absolutism? That feels wrong. That feels like a weird thing to get. +1? Oh, it's from Court Ideas. Gotcha. Thank you. Shows after I take court. Yeah, we go. Wait, you're saying we go Chroniclers? It's because of court. It's because of court. Yeah, we have Court Ideas. So, where's that one? Reduce max absolute privilege from estates, minus 20%. Right, this lowers it by 5, so it gives us +1, so we're good. Inno gain is good. Do we need the Inno gain, though? Wouldn't it be better if they were, like, you know, super loyal? Wouldn't it be better? Fine. Well, for the LARP, we'll go for the Chronicler grants. Dwarvar Reclamation gives us some sweet global settler increase. Take that. And my phone is vibrating, but It's on silent. Okay. Phone's haunted. Confirmed. What do we want for mages? Are we gonna... Do we want to get rid of mages, or do we want to keep the mages? Because if we want to get rid of them, we can do it right now. We can click the button and be done with them. It's like 3 capacity. Like, I do like mage towers. I do like all power cost advisors, even if it is only 2.5% now instead of 5%. Some spells are useful. Yeah, but am I ever really going to use those spells? Keep them. Minus 20% construction, cost, and time. Yeah, but they have to be super strong for that. And they're not going to be super strong. No matter what we do. Like, their influence is trash. Their loyalty also not great. We'll keep them for now. There's probably other times we can get rid of them. Let's go for probably state. 10-10. You know what? We'll do a poll. It's your daily mandated chat interaction. Do we keep or kill mages? Keep. Kill. You have 1 minute. Go. Vote. Do democracy. Do democracy. Court will make it work. Also, you can offset their tech cost penalty. All power cost is bad. Yeah, absolutism is a technocracy. Funny joke. Funny joke. Funny joke. To be fair, we could go like guilds. Wouldn't be too bad because we have the loyalty from court, which is, you know, it's good. It's good. People voted for the thrill. What's new? What's new, I say? Wow, you guys hate mages, confirmed. You hate mages, confirmed. All right. Well, that does mean that we're going to have plus 10% all power cost for the next 20 years. So just remember, you did that. Omdir area gain 50 support for bringing breast. Yes, please. The only downside to keep mages is that you lose at most 5 artificer cap. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We have the artificers and we have the mages. We don't need anything else. Let's go for... I don't really need the combat stuff. Let's go for mechanism. Let's go for mechanism. As for our current cult, we will now choose ancestor worship, and we will probably choose ancestor worship for the rest of the game because it's very good. 0.15 yearly Republican tradition is broken. We could, if we really wanted to, really wanted to, do the primary cult thing. What's the advantage of kicking them? None. Yeah, there's not really a big advantage to it. It's not that big of a deal. All right, power to the technocrats. The technocrats have been a major asset in ruling our nation for a while now. All our holds have courthouses for the many councils to come and debate in, and public speeches held by higher members of the technocratic councils occur more than once a week. The technocrats still have an issue at hand, however. The ruler still is able to make decisions on his own and takes advantage of that to keep them from the most important decisions. The technocrats plan to use their popularity as a method to increase their influence and requested the leader to come to the courthouse in Ernavir for a debate to do so. Gain 10 reform progress for each hold you own, as well as minus 10% local autonomy in each hold over 40 development. Ta-da! And now we can take tier 3, which, of course, we're going to choose frequent elections, right? I don't know why I would choose anything else. Yeah, I don't know why I'd choose anything else. Allclan doesn't work with frequent elections, but it's different, right? They changed. Also, I think I just hit my mic. Sorry. There is no absolutism. Technocracies don't get absolutism. That's why when people are like, "Ah, yeah, do a gnome world conquest," I'm like, "No, no, they're so bad. It's so bad for it." But frequent elections will work for right now, so we'll just click it. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we still have to wait to do that. Okay. There's that. Anybody want to ally me? No. Knowing that I'm interested in allying. Do I now have anti-monstrous on Bladebreaker? Base Cortar Alliance. They have 9 guys. I'm not going to ally them if they have 9 guys. 9 dudes. That's embarrassing. That'd make me look bad. You want to colonize Massive Shaft? Yes, please. Thank you. You need to make your way down here to Massive Shaft. Okay. Bladebreaker. It's nothing personal. Alright? Actually, now it is personal. Because you have a 3-star general and I don't. So now I hate you. Okay. You get on the siege. You go here. You go here. Yeah, kicking out the maces gives us 3 artifice capacity. It's not a big deal. It's not major, but I'll take it. What do we want here? Probably institution spread. For now. Do I have any edicts I need to turn off? Yeah, encourage development. That's the only one. Switch colonists to Massive Shaft. Why? So it finishes, so you can get the final province. Okay. There. So needy. Chat is always so needy. Poe do this. Poe do that. Chat doesn't believe in my ability to game. Why? There's absolutely no evidence that I have failed to game at any point in time, okay? I win every run. Every run goes perfectly. And you guys are being weird. Clearly. Also, if I go down here, I might be able to prevent them from taking anything in the mountains. We call it mix, also a Meon. Look, a Meon you are meant to lose, okay? You can't convince me otherwise. The person that made that, they just wanted you to suffer. I don't know why. I don't know what I did to that person, but apparently they were not happy. And command. What happened to the command run? I don't even remember. Did we just get too much AE and I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this? Sounds like something I'd do. You failed and ran. Yeah. Specifically what happened? Sleepy Dwarf, we just died. That one I just straight up died. El Bozo, Rippy Dippy. No excuses there. Just died. Okay. You guys consolidate here. Don't worry, we'll do more. We'll do another Sleepy Dwarf campaign. We'll do another command campaign. We'll do another mix campaign. We will not be doing another Meon campaign, though. We did it once. That was good. We failed L. And also, it doesn't count because that was a fail on YouTube and not a fail on stream, so it's different. It's different. What is it about Aelintir? I think I get too bored too fast in Aelintir, and then I stop paying attention, and then I die. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Is it though? Yes. Your Twitch streams on YouTube? Yeah, I have to get the VOD. By the way, the Kobold VODs aren't lost. I have them downloaded. I just need to upload them. Just need to do it. Captain Rawis, thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate it. Philly just hates Ruinborn. No, that's not true. See. Look. They're coexisting. Finally, I deny the Ruinborn hatred allegations. Okay, I want everything inside the mountains. I don't care who gets mad. I don't care. No one gets mad because it's anti-monstrous. I don't care about anything outside. Unless. I could feed that to my vassal. Yeah. 789. How disloyal is your vassal? They'll be fine. They only have minus 99.1% for me seizing their land. They'll get over it eventually. Well, there you go. They're loyal now because I accidentally just placated them. Hey, why does this all give overextension? This was all colonies. No, they weren't all colonies. They were all tribal land that they settled. Nice. Nice. Well, we're going to be having some unrest problems here. I'm sure it'll be fine. They built the special troops. What special troops? Artificers? There's really not any reason for me to build I mean, it has .2 infantry fire. Do assign provinces? No, I was just kind of letting it do it naturally, to be honest with you. But we can go through and add them ourselves. Oh my god, I love it, dude. I love it. I love republics for goblins. They're so good. They're so good. It's just a free 3 Republican tradition, 5 prestige for every single goblin ruler. Oh man, it's great. It's great. Kosnad, you're good. Mithradoom, you're good. It'll assign the other 7. I don't really care where they go. I'll put one in the Mithril cave though, because it does give production efficiency. There are more Ruinborn from Severed Ear this time. Sure. What do you give? Supply limit and construction cost. Actually massive. Actually massive. Okay, well, he's Craven. Less massive. Massive loser. Got him. Good battery. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, can't escape the battery allegations. They do let us construct for less. Can Black Orcs dig an Omdir? No. But don't worry. It will be fixed. Did my dumbass never actually click? Okay. The technocrats continue to solidify their power. Over the last few years, our clan bosses had less and less to say about national affairs and military decisions. Rumors have been going around that the technocrats are going to get rid of the clan boss. Although the Technocratic Council has declined these claims, they did mention a project they call the natural next step of our people's future. Additionally, there seem to be unusual amounts of guards running around the throne room. Could the Technocrats truly perform such a horrific betrayal, even after the clan boss attempted to repeatedly appease them? They certainly have the brains for it. Yes, they do. It's just regular technocracy right now. But we do get War Artificer bonus till the end of the game. 0.05 infantry fire. And it automatically chooses Council of the Technocrats. Damn it. So I could have saved my... Oh, frick. What'd you miss? Me clicking buttons I didn't need to click. Are you he-huing any orcs or dwarves? Nope. Nope. We are not he-huing anybody. We are friends. Wait, did that reset my parliament debate? And my seats? Funny. Free debate. Free debate. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Oh, nuts. I've been scammed. Oh, okay, no, we're good. I think we have... Oh, we can grab the Republican tradition one. Easy. All part of the plan, actually. Actually well worth it to get that. That does mean I have to go back through and add everything to have seats again. But that's okay. A worthy sacrifice. Here has one. You have one. You have one. I don't need it in the gold provinces. Production efficiency doesn't matter. They can just assign them wherever now. I don't care. Right, and then here, yeah, I mean, we still need to do that expedition, but we are spending a lot of admin points right now on trying to core up everything. So we just have to wait. We just have to wait. Man, mass expansion without admin ideas is painful. Am I good to take plutocratic ideas? Yes, we are. Minus 20% merc cost, minus 5% regiment cost. It's a national idea, power of the technocrats. We of the Railskulker clan have always been open to new ideas, if only more so out of necessity than desire. Lately, however, these have been gradual, there has been a gradual, if great, shift in the outlook of many in the clan. New individuals, calling themselves technocrats, have become influential and even rising to positions of leadership in the clan. They have advocated for a new purpose for our people, one not of simple conquest and pillaging as our ancestors once did. They advocated change to a grander goal of furthering the technology, security, and prosperity of goblin kind. Minus 5% technology cost. I can get a cheaper advisor too. And I will. Level 3. Yep, it's you. Wait, you're not an accepted culture? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. You're not half off. That's fine. We'll hire him anyways. And we can probably go to level 5 or level 4 advisor here. I mean, our advisors are just dirt cheap. In fact, we may even want to go to the adventurers and give them courtiers to adventure. Yes, it's plus 25% stab cost, but I think free advisors is funny. Also, some of the diet. You want me to own what? Why? Why do you want me to take Balvrorin? That's like so far away. What? You're being weird. You're being weird, game. Anyone know what the Magisterium tree is like? As far as I know, it's old, unless they've redone it recently. I need 75 goblin culture provinces. Damn. Might need to go a bit unkind. Yo, these half-orcs, man. These half-orcs are looking like maybe they don't belong here. I'm just saying. There's the proclamation of Istralor. And you know what that is? Not our problem. Yo, Dak is equal amongst men. Huge. Massive. Is he alive? No, it's stupid Aminkle. He's a powerful mage, though. He's a powerful mage. You build a tower, that's it. Yeah. I mean, that's a fair way to put it. You just develop this province and make it a tower. They've got stage 4 right now. Okay, excellent. We're still trying to get all of this colonized. Coronite zealots? I actually don't mind if he flips Coronite. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay, that's being cored up now, so we can actually do our thing. So let's raise morale to max. There we go. It is mithril, so like I do want them to live. Party share, we'll set it to 300. Actually, we'll set it to 400 just to be safe. And good luck. New government reform, tier 4. Just another cult. +1 tolerance or -1 tolerance to the true faith, +2 tolerance of heathens. Meh. A diplomat and all estates loyalty. Expand temple rights. Gives more national tax. Curtail clerical privileges for religious unity and tech cost. Seizing land from the clergy that we definitely have. No longer triggers religious rebels or less war exhaustion. I mean, none of these are particularly good, I will admit. I don't really want to build temples everywhere. You're saying that I do want to build temples everywhere? I mean, I guess it's nice for holds, but like, I don't really need an extra diplomat, and I don't need the loyalty. Well, eventually the artificers will be loyal. Trust in dev? True. I should probably trust the person that, you know, knows what they're talking about. Cannot control the free word. We cannot control the free word. You stupid goblins. Out of all the things that you could have possibly made, you went for the boat one? Out of everything. Out of all the things. It's the best one, yeah, but it's useless. We don't have a coastline. That's why they wanted me to take Balror, and they're like, yeah, we got this really cool thing that we're making, but it's completely useless right now. But if we convince the leader to go and get a coastline, we'll be geniuses. Naval mage shields. Recent advances in artillery have meant clashes at sea have become furious affairs, cannon and mage fire tearing through even the thickest wooden holes. But our artificers have figured out a coating imbued with abjuration magic that allows a magical shield to be projected along any ship from bow to stern. Unfortunately, the shields cannot be kept up permanently due to the need to fire in response. But by rapidly lowering, firing, and then raising shields, our defenses can soon be impenetrable. Our warships should now be able to survive a full bombard from an enemy vessel with nary a scratch to show for it. Bum, bum, bum. Play would have his cave boats completely unprotected. Our cave boats just simply can't be hit. They're too fast. Okay, well, we're going to try again. Also, I kind of want to get my crown land up more to max out our reform progress growth. It will make the artificers mad, though. They'll get over it. They'll be fine. It's only what? Increased tech cost and less production efficiency and... No, the mechanists are now in power. No, no, not the mechanists, please. I mean, goods produced is great and all, but the minus 33% advisor cost is funny. Nuts. Pick mechanists. Yes, yeah, I know. I picked the mechanists and then they got the power to be in charge. I understand how it works, okay? I understand. That doesn't mean I have to be happy about it, though. Also, we pierced the enemy. Don't think about that one too much. Oh, my massive shaft is colonized. Huge. Massive, you could say. Merchants are worried about... I don't care what the merchants are worried about. We don't have merchants. They're not real. They're not real. We could start a hold restoration of Haraz or Doom. 6 years, 221 crowns. If I expand infrastructure, it'll be a little bit faster. Sure. And deification of the last ruler. Another 3. Republican tradition. Trade efficiency will work for me. We're way over our governing capacity. We may want to give the adventurers... Oh, I can't give them ennoblement because we don't have it nobles. Which means we just need more governing capacity straight up. And luckily, there's some right there. So we just need to take tech. Only show my rebels, please. We want to try a navally focused game. Which nations are good at that? Eberthil. To be fair. But it's not... It's complicated. With Sarhal here, it's more possible, but... Eberthil. Eberthil is going to be the one that you want to play. Do we re-elect here? No, we don't. General Forio is dead. Rippy dippy. Rippy dippy. Alright. Get that Reformed tradition going. Just keeps getting more expensive. How long is your cycle? I'm pretty sure it's 4 years. $64. It's every 3 years, actually. It's every 3 years. We do gain 2 Republican tradition a year. Embrace the institution. Take Diplotech. You get a free stability. Thank you. Italian Menace. I'm not really going to go through these at this point. Because we've read through most of them in this run. Fight 10 has a ridiculously strong and fast navy. Yeah, but Helles is arguably the worst place for navy in the world. Because once you have a somewhat strong navy in Helles, you've won. The only person you have to worry about is maybe Buvari. Istralor gets reelected. Good for them. Do we want to turn Clouded Eye into autonomous vassal? Like, am I going to annex Clouded Eye at any point? Like, at any point am I going to want to do that? 620 crowns for 100 of each monarch point? Yeah, sure. Infrastructure ideas, very balanced. Very balanced events. You want to talk about how EU4 has power creep in their national ideas? It's in the regular ideas too. It's nuts. What is that in the Deepwood? Barramond are orcs. It's an orc formable. We might see all the formables this time. We have Khosrugan, we have Barramond. What's the other one? I'm pretty sure there's a third one. Pretty sure there's a third one. Okay, recall from here and send you here. Yes, de Lavore. Thank you. Yes, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, I'll get morale. And there we go. We can now build probably one of the most important buildings. State House. To lower governing capacity. Orcs are very strong. They are very strong. They're so strong. I don't know what it is, though. I might go poke around and try and find out. But I don't know what the changes were that would have made the orcs so much better. You already know why? Why? Tell me. I want to know. I like knowing things. I like knowing things. Is it because they're built different? That must be it. Dukinson was correct. That's the only possible explanation. 1.35 changed AI to be more aggressive against heretics and heathens, so they actually use their early advantage. Oh. That would do it. Hey, we got more Ruinborn. We will re-elect this person, I think. No, they're 61. No. We don't re-elect. Actually, we do, because we're at max Republican tradition, so there's no reason not to re-elect. We get -1 national unrest and 10% morale of armies. Okay. Don't really want to lose the advisor, but I also don't want to choose the other option. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm so sad that I can't upgrade you. Undergrowth Goblin. We don't even have Undergrowth Goblin in our nation, man. They're all the way over here, right? Yeah, like there's... I don't know how that goblin got over here, but he went on an adventure. Could you seize Marhold and make Clouded Eye autonomous? I don't... Why? Why is chat always so obsessed with Marhold, bro? Why are you so obsessed with Marhold? I don't understand. We need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. I promise. It is not necessary. We will be fine. I don't have the governing capacity for another hold to develop. We probably take government reform progress here, right? All holds. Oh, you know what? That's valid. That is a valid point that you bring up. But like at some point, there'll be ours, right? Hey, wait a second. Oh, I saw a +5 from Insulted Rival. Can I open the spine? No, it has to be from Dwarf side. I just clicked through that like it was nothing, but that was an invention. Gene cultivation, which is a really good one. A method which allows artificers to alter the fundamental properties of species of plants, resistance to drought or food, and capable of producing bumper harvests every time. Know if I want to watch Allclan gaming or play my BG3 run? Both. The ultimate gamer decision. Watch content and play content. Yeah, I'm taking 10% goods produced. Thank you very much. Hey, remember when doing artificer research required artifice capacity? Those were the days. Bad days, but they were the days. We'll do Brillites here. We'll summon the diet. We'll seize land. You want Airnet Veer to have a manufactory? I can make that happen. Aren't I already doing that? Yeah. I remember those miserable times. Yeah. Well, we should get our Call of the High Seas to use our naval shields on. So go ahead and lock that in. We need to state this. Oh, I could have fixed that for much cheaper. Much, much, much cheaper. Oh, it's Coronite? Gross. News of an orc warband. They could be literally anywhere. They're going to spawn on Mithradoom. That's my bet. They're going to spawn on Mithradoom. And the expedition returns. We'll just send them home because I want to start building my artificers. Repay them and let them rest. 405 ducats and 135 of each monarch point. Thank you very much. And we have a cavern of interest. We have stumbled on a very strange and very old relic in this cavern, an abandoned rail car from the old dwarf of our network. The inscription of AirNavVir train inspectors attests to its suitability for service, though how such a train car got here when there are no rails in sight boggles the mind. While we will have to leave that mystery to the most eccentric of our historians, one thing is clear. The train must have been part of some complex trade deal, and we will happily take the assorted minerals and resources within for our own. Ooh, money. Take tech. We're caught up on admin tech now. Massive. Means we can start to core things up fully. Only 900 returned. Well, you know what? That's better than our other one yesterday, where, what was it, like 100 returned? Something like that. The goblins be struggling out here, okay? They be struggling. Struggling. Well, we have monarch points right now, so why don't you build me another 10? Where should I go? Haraza Depths works. Build me 10 here, and we'll do the next one. Also, the cave goblin units, glad you're reading them. Yeah, sometimes I just forget to... Hey, that's not Mithradoom. Sometimes I forget to read the units, but then sometimes I remember that, hey, they're like custom units. It's not just, you know, Western Tech Unit 1 and 2. All right, Haraza Depths. Where are we going here? Don't need a conquistador. I want to do expedition. Gold and medium. Okay. Preparation. Send manpower. 10,000 men. Supplies. Max them out. Cool. Party share. 200 crowns. Organize the troops. Once. Raise morale. Twice. 3 times. I'm always so cautious. And you know what? That's actually a good thing now, because these things are deadly. You're essentially trading 10,000 manpower for whatever rewards you get. Are you a rat fan? Rat fan? Rat fan? Rat fan? What do you mean by rat fan? Am I missing? Does streamer lack critical information? I need to convert this. Rat? What are you guys talking about? Rat is the devil joining the team alongside worked all the units. Oh, okay. I was like, rat? Are there rat people on Anbennar now? Did I miss something? Oh, hey guys, look. I could build the Marhold Tunnel. Anyways, I'm not going to do that. Build those up. I should just build them everywhere. We'll need them at some point or another. Then mushroom. You don't need trade. You don't need trade. Trade's overrated. Trade is for losers. All right, you move up there. State that up. I'm going to start coring everything up now. Okay. How are we doing on our colonies? They're getting there. Election? Yeah, I mean, we're at max, so re-elect. We are about to max out on Diplo points, and I don't really want to waste them. So let's develop these holds up a bit, shall we? Can't hurt. I'm still just waiting on... Oh, no, not interested in a military engineer and natural scientist. There we go. Their creations. A while ago, we found the Daggerite rail forge creating large amounts of train tracks. Over the last couple of years, we have also discovered the remains of the trains that were supposed to be on these tracks. All the technocrats have agreed to request a large percentage of scientists and artificers in our nation to work together and attempt to recreate these trains. Nothing is pointed at our success, but it wouldn't hurt to try, would it? What's the worst that could happen? It works! A large amount of goblins have assembled at the main square of Airnet Veer Inn to come and watch a spectacle. Last year, the council and clan boss requested the scientists of our nation to construct a train based on the old dwarvish ones. After this stressful and exciting year of discoveries and failure, today several prototypes of trains were showcased by differing groups of scientists. A small rail was made for each, and the show commenced. The first group managed to make the train move, but the method to keep it moving required several goblins pushing it at the back, so the train moved incredibly slow. The second group had a semi-working train that used gravity to move, so the train only works when it is going downhill. When demonstrating the train moving, the scientists let it go downhill, but forgot to add a brake, and the train flew off the rails and crashed into a nearby wall, killing the entire group and creating a lot of debris. The third and final group actually had a working train. They found an intact core that powered an old dwarven train and managed to make it work again. This train moved around perfectly fine and could even ascend. We're so smart, guys. We're so beyond smart. Until the end of the game, we get minus 10% local construction time, minus 5% local construction cost, and 10% friendly movement speed in Airnet Veer. And now I need to move 10 artillery to capital. I can do that. I can do that. Alright, something greater. For a long time, we've contemplated how to improve the speed of our newly constructed trains. Many have tried thinking of new ideas, and many have failed, with unfortunate endings to them. However, we've recently had a breakthrough. The scientists swarmed the plaza to see the prototypes being built, and we can only hope for some good results. Faster, faster, faster! After the trains were created, a massive outburst in commercial train usage was introduced. The standard of walking to somewhere was completely out of the question for the richer goblins, and only trains were allowed to bring them from A to B. Another thing that was introduced were these so-called train races. These train races take place in a massive oval coliseum that has two rails next to each other going around the center of the arena. Groups of innovators use these races to test their new types of trains, and also to compete with other inventors by trying to race around the tracks twice. This led to many investors and regular people attending this event, and betting on who would win was a common occurrence and caused a lot of gambling issues among regular goblins. Then, the greatest discovery was made. A team of 10 innovators that had only lost put a cannon on top of the train with the intention of shooting it to increase acceleration. When this was put to the test in the race, the entire crowd went wild. Their roars were heard all across the hold and even reached surrounding caves. After the first round, it should have been an easy victory for the train with the cannon, but disaster struck first. A mistiming resulted in the cannon shooting too early, and the speed was too great for the turn, which resulted in the train flying off the rails and crashing in the public seating. Hundreds of goblins died that day. But the way we look at trains has been revolutionized. So that's how fast it can go. 10% movement speed till the end of the game. Look, some of you will die. That is a sacrifice we are more than willing to make. More than willing to make. All right, that's ready to go. That's ready to go. And then we need to own Hold Your CAD. Does this give us more missions? Yes, it does. Treasure Trove. Okay. Airnet Veer Hold Specialization. Yeah, I'll read it. As our hold progresses ever deeper into the earth, it has come to our attention that, like in the days of Dwarov, a hold must specialize to witness its true potential. From now on, Airnet Veer must decide to focus on a certain aspect based on what natural resources and opportunities the hold has available. With a focus on the infrastructure of a foundry hold, full of conveyors, tracks, and great forges to outscale any other metal production. Perhaps infrastructure to maintain an even higher population, a metropolis. Houses stacked upon houses, carved upon the walls of the Dwarvar, where city and commercial business can flourish alike. Maybe a hold to focus on the finer arts. A hold beautifully crafted with elegant architecture to please and inspire our master artisans and crafters. Or might it even have the infrastructure to support vast vertical farms so that our hold will be green with plant life to feed our people? Or perhaps the hold will lean towards military matters with large fortifications and massive roads so as to defend ourselves against outsiders both above and below. And we only have one choice. Vertical farms. Minus 10% local dev cost, plus 2.5 local goods produced, 50% local manpower, and 5% national manpower. And now we're good to actually develop this. And I believe we have to get to 70, right? Yes. Ta-da! Alright, I was just waiting for that event so we could dig a diggy hole. Okay, another plutocratic idea. 0.1 monthly reform progress. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Some casualty means less overpopulation. That's true. You know, plus 30% movement speed? Not fast enough. Not fast enough. You cannot go too fast. You simply cannot go too fast. More. More fast, more good. More fast, more good, more better. Cobwebs? Oh, yeah, we don't have mages, so we're going to get hit by that asbestos every time. All right, well, I guess it's time to choose, huh? Are we going to go cube this game, or do we want to stick with Goblin? I'm kind of sticking with wanting to stay Goblin. Allclan is fine with any religion? All right, we're going Knoll then. We're going to have to go a ways to get to the Knolls. But we're going Knollish. Why not both? That's not how this works. I'm either going to kick them out permanently or we're going to accept them in. And convert. Q sucks in the spine. You can't get Cardinals. Alright, let's ban them then. We're too smart for them. They simply don't understand our big brain plays. I could gain 0.5 yearly Republican tradition. Is the colonist one in here somewhere, though? No, no. I mean, getting this reform progress growth wouldn't be bad either. 5 prestige from parliament seats. Huh. But like just having max Republican tradition all the time, it's so difficult to not choose that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just so very good. Unlike how I feel about clicking all these buttons. Oh, you the mage is completely unprompted? No, it was not unprompted. There was a poll. Thank you very much. There was a poll and the people voted, and I listened to the people. Well, how is my inflation going up? Do we really rely on gold that much? Huh. I didn't think we relied on it that much. All right, government reform. Next one, tier 5. Huge cavalry warfare time. Huge, massive goblin cavalry. Here we go. No, I think we go for military engineering, right? It's either military engineering or defensive stance. 10% of my income is gold? No. Yes. Look, it's fine. I can make it more. Okay? I can make it more. Let's go cheaper artillery. We'll have lots and lots of cannons. Drill against the Julia artificers? Nah. Nah. That's the coward's way out. Onwards. Like this. Recall immediately. Send it here so this finishes faster. Core all. It's Very upsetting that I can't get this all the way up. Land maintenance is going to have to be the one. There's a goblin summoner. Kill him. Skill issue. Worst goblin. Ugly. Bad. Lazy colonist. It literally just completed. It quite literally just completed. Come on. Come on. All right. Integrate isolated clans. We now own a good amount of caves and land, and our food production is producing surplus amounts of food we have been storing. Our scouts have noticed small but disorganized clans of other goblins under different rulers. The council and the leader debated and decided that it would be best for their safety and survival that we, smart goblins, give them a place in our nation. This could also provide more men for the army and knowledge of caves they have explored, and perhaps they could own a relic or two. Bunch of permanent claims. Deploy mushroom gas. Okay. It was a total accident, but a welcome one indeed. When our scientists were messing around while experimenting on the mushrooms in the hope to increase yields and make the drugging effect last longer, a particularly weird scientist started poking the mushroom tip with a stick and accidentally pierced it, which produced a weird gas. All the other scientists rushed to the scene and started to take notes, unaware of the fact that the gas spreads. All of them were hit, and the effects could be described as a sudden burst of dizziness and then super mega increased happiness. That's a scientific term. Followed by an enormous headache. The scientists could only think of one use for the gas, and that was chemical warfare. To test if possible gas bombs could be used, the hold of Omdir is going to be attacked using the gas, and we hope to see some promising results. Gain 3 development. Average goblins. The good tag. I didn't say good. I didn't say good. We're just not super racist, okay? There's a difference. Their shiniest possessions. The defenders of the once untouchable hold of Almdir has now opened the gates and welcomed our army with open arms. The mushroom gas was a massive success, and the gates fell open without any resistance. We already owned it, though. As a consequence, our army ran in, ransacking and slaughtering the drugged-up defenders and population. No. The hold is filled with blood and grief for our enemies and feasts and riches for ours. Not only have we got new sorts of weapons, but also more knowledge and even some salves. That doesn't say salves. That says slaves. That will soon be killed off. Damn. I really thought they were going to be talking about medicine. That's my bad for assuming such things. Mystery basically assumes you play at a snail's pace. I ain't got time for that. Is this mine now? After we discovered the mushroom gas, our siege in the hold called Almdir was quick to start. First, we had to come up with a plan so the gas can be as effective as possible. So, our council and generals came together and drew out a plan. Firstly, we would send in spies to determine the best places for using the gas, because we did have too much of it, yet the usage needed to be the most effective. After the spies had found the best spot and returned, we would send in the army as a distraction, while elite goblin forces would infiltrate the hold once more and deploy the gas. After the effect kicked in, they would open the gates and allow our army. The plan was simple but effective. The spies went in unnoticed and managed to find the spots for the gas deployment pretty easily. Afterwards, the siege started, but there was more resistance to our assault than we initially expected, and a few hundred soldiers sadly died approaching the defenses. But our elite task force carrying the gas bombs managed to sneak by unseen and infiltrated the ventilation systems. As a result, they managed to deploy the gas, and the effects were immediately noticeable because the heavy defense suddenly stopped. A few minutes later, our spies opened the gates, and our army stormed in. The hold was ransacked and ravaged for hours by our armies, who were both fascinated by the riches but also sought revenge for their fallen comrades. Thousands of goblins could be seen leaving with more treasure than they could ever carry. 500 crowns. And now we have to repair a bunch of holds. Or rails. Yeah, wait. Development 8 on Dwarven Roads. Okay. When do I start repairing rails? I'm gonna take 16. Okay. Okay. Take the veil. Yeah, now they want me to fix everything inside the veil, which is something. That sure is something. Like no promises on that one. It's gonna be a while. We lose a stab because we're losing control. I don't know if that's true. We have the mushrooms. You value Dame's Crown. That's cursed. I don't care if Dak likes me or not. He's far away, and it doesn't matter. No, our Inno. No. My innovativeness. No. Magic Missile Deployer. The first spell any mage studying Evocation learns is the basic Magic Missile. It is the bread and butter, the bane of the darkness, and Goblin, Dire Rat, or even Orcish form. Hey, wait a second. Wait a second. What do you mean by that? These form of mobile artillery is somewhat clunky and complicated, but can spew unguided magic missiles in a form that can take out a dozen infantrymen in mere seconds. Our forces can no longer be charged and broken. Any who dare would simply run into a storm of spell power. With the firepower of more than 100 novice mages combined into a single weapon, we have transformed a single nigh cantrip into a true weapon of war. Eureka. What does that give us? Minus 10% shock damage received and minus 10% movement speed. We'll do Brilliant again. Internet Viewer has a manufactory. Oh, it doesn't count State House? Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Well. They'll get over it. I actually have a lot of particularists that rise up when I do that. Which is weird. I wouldn't expect so many. But, I mean, we do have a decent amount of development, I suppose. Soft rock. Military development. I don't need the manpower, so I'll take the army tradition. Thank you. Get you back to Internet Veer. Get you back over here. And we'd be chilling. We'd be chilling. The expedition returns. 3,198 of them. We'll go ahead and let them rest. 347 monies and 115 of each monarch point. Doesn't quite get us to taking tech. Nor would I want to until these guys are a little bit less upset with me. League wars happening. Okay. Expect some game lag. Like, do I pay more for tech to save my Inno? I don't know if it's really worth it. Or the Zalmas Deer gets to level 3. Okay. Yeah, we do need to take Miltech, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we do need to take Miltech, so we can't take Idea. Did you finish Spider Mommy? Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. That's terrible. That's a horrendous thing to say. No. We haven't started it yet because I was told that it's gonna like move or something and that I should wait to do it. So I'm waiting. I'm doing what I was told. I'm being a good little streamer. You really don't need to wait. Oh, so you're saying the people were lying to me. Classic chat, bro. Classic chat. Bullying streamer. Lying to the streamer. I need to get a claim on these guys. What is this, Spider-Man? You dab the brood mother. Yeah, it's one of the great projects you can find in the Serpent Spine. It's full of spiders. Is that supposed to just look like the Minecraft spider? Is that the purpose of it? Red eyes in a line. Also, they want to add penguins to Minecraft, and the weird thing is, like, they're giving other options, and I'm not sure why they're doing that. Like, why would you not vote for penguins? I don't know. It doesn't really make any sense to me. Kind of feels like be a little dumb to do that, in my opinion. Take those. We can upgrade our forts, get a fort built there. You know I don't feel under threat this game because I didn't build a fort immediately in Bladebreaker Pass. You know that I am being way too overconfident with this. Da, 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 da. I will enjoy keeping 5,000 penguins in a 1-block cage. They're cool. All right, penguins are cool. What do we get upgraded? Oh, tarantular outriders. You know what they say about spiders? The hairier, the better. Classic saying. Bigger and hairier giant tarantulas are both stronger than our previous breeds, but also provide our enemies with a much-needed scare. That's true. Look, I'm not like terrified of spiders or anything, but if I saw a bunch of goblins riding spiders towards me, screaming, I would also be terrified. And I think that's a very reasonable thing to think. What idea group do we want to go here? Do we need to take Inno for Allclan? I don't remember. Naval. True, we do have those naval mage shields. Could really stack it up. Yeah, we do have to conquer a lot, huh? This one has 3 edicts? No, I do not. Thank you very much. I have 1 encouraged development edict that's 4 years old, and 1 enforced religious unity edict that's 17 years old, but I'm actively using. Thank you very much. You know, for RP, yeah, RP's great. RP's great. We have to core so much. Oh no. We have to core so much though. Ooh, plus admin and court gives minus 5% core creation costs on top of that. Sure, we'll choose it. I'm gonna full core everything up first though. Priorities. Speaking of priorities, we're gonna get rid of that cheaper advisor. I'd rather have more points. That's what I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for. Make a poll for which religion to convert to? No, it's too late now. I've already decided. It is too late now. Way too late now. Oh, now you give me the minus 10% tech cost? Dang. Scammed. We're going Jad? No, we're just gonna stay Goblin. Goblin is just so good. It's just so good with Republics. You could say that it lacks balance, but you could also say that I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. All right, go grab that. I'm gonna take this stuff inside the mountain while most of his allies are busy with the League War. Just a little detour for fun. Research, Poe? No? We're already researching. That was just a pulse event. Alright. Reform the army. Thank you. And build a fort here. And build a fort here. Because it is going to be fighting centaur time. All right, technocratic councils. It has always been a long-standing tradition of the Railskulker clan to have yearly meetings to decide on matters of great importance to the clan. With the rise of the technocrats, however, the purpose has changed from that of informal debate and insulting of rivals. As we adopt a more formal system of rule, the technocrats are using these yearly meetings to interrupt with their inventions, nonsensical debates, and strange ideas. The clan bosses determined that giving them a special council will keep them out of political affairs and allow them to the rest of us to insult each other in peace. Plus 25% female advisor chance and minus 15% cost of advisors with ruler's culture. Woohoo. Gonna start transferring trade here. You can't reform the Navy. Why would you need to form it first? Hey, we got the naval mage shields, okay? Like we can do it. I believe. I believe in the power of Gabo. This chasm is under attack. You know what I need? I need more freaking colonists, man. That's what I need badly. Will you just piece me out? Nope. Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to peace out? Because, like, I'm looking at your nation, man, and I'm just saying, it ain't looking too good. Also, hey, you suck. Economy, revoke the embargo. My force limit is at 119. All right, let's get our artificers built up. Starhold still free to grab? No. Nope, nope, nope. It is owned by the Centaurs currently. Which hopefully they don't make into Centaur. I didn't really think about that. That would be bad. That would be very, very bad. Bro, you are full occupied in League War, man. The least you can do is just let me get out of this war. Right? Like, come on. Alright, we're going on an adventure. We're going on an adventure. The League War going on, all of a sudden just a horde of goblins is just beelining it for Dame's Crown. They're like, wait a second, what's going on here? What's going on here? What's up? I'm here. Never mind. My access was cut off through Arenmoss. Damn you, Arenmoss. Centaurs in a hole disgusting? I would like it if there are a couple of centaurs that migrate in here. But not settle, like, forever. That would not be good. That would be bad. Can't dig in a centaur hold. Can't dig in a centaur hold. Let's make sure we get all our forts upgraded. One there. Build one there for now. If they core it, it should add a centaur pop. Well, they are coring it. Not core night, they're coring it. I can get a funny advisor cost. Level 2, 0.48 a month. Oh, technocracies. Oh, technocracies. You silly little guys. You silly little guys. Rust Road Goblin. It's fine. Get you to level 5. Now we're running level 5 advisors. That's great. There's 41,000 peasants here. That's less great. Just assault Dame's Crown? No. I'm good. You need 18 regiments to siege this down? It is level 5. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. We do need to make our way to Holzorcad, and I was gonna go and colonize some stuff up north, but I do want to cut off Skewer Drake here. So we will do so. I don't necessarily want a border with Sariand, but I may not be given a choice. Because I need Holzorcad, so. The E++ compound. Ever put a fire to gunpowder? It explodes. At first, that was enough. In a way, it's still enough. However, over the years, the explosion gunpowder provides has become less and less gratifying. No longer is it some divine thunder. Now it's just another flash, pop, gone curiosity. So what does it do to change that? More thunder. The Brilliantites have created a new compound that, when mixed into gunpowder, makes it far more sensitive and far more violent when it explodes. It might be a little bit more risky, but what's that compared to the beauty of its earth-shattering crack rumble? This is a thing. What if spark drive, but more? Land fire damage plus 10%. That's not as good as spark drive, is it? Pretty sure spark drive was 15. Am I misremembering? Also, all of you can start to drill. It's all your... Oh, you're right. Are you sure? Not also all your artillery. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. 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 10% goods produced. I love goods produced. That caravan power is going to be really nice for us since, you know, all of our trade is caravan power. Dame's Crown, I would like war reps and money. Why are you being difficult? How many troops does Dame's Crown even have? 78,000 of them? Oh boy. Perhaps I was a little bold in just running out here to siege them down. I forgot we're playing on hard. So they have manpower recovery speed. So they actually have, like, you know, some troops. They got some troops. Right, just get them out of the war. I don't really care. And you will give me all your land inside the Serpent Spine. Thank you very much. Okay. Give me back. Oh, right, yes. Artificers are lazy. Thank you. We'll go Technothaumaturgy this time. We really need our hole to be dug so I can build a manufactory. And we can start to restore the Serpent's Veil. Let's do that. Let's go for the Northern Irrigation first. It does cost a lot of admin points. Oh, so many admin points. Huh. Yeah, it's moments like these when you start to realize why dwarves have the Horde Curse. You start to understand a little bit more. You go, oh, that's it, huh? I could do an expedition. I should do an expedition. Goed wants to border you. Goed can suck Laurentis. Oh. Remember how I said that Coronite was looking really strong this game? Oh, never mind. They're on the Coronite side. Never mind. Get rolled. That's so weird. All right, well. Sucks to suck. Take that, Laurent. Wait, was Dame's Crown the leader? They were. We just rolled up, attacked the leader of one of the leagues, walked away. Just in and out, 20-second adventure. No problems. No problems. All right, 10,000 men, supplies. We have more admin than we do mill, so let's do that. Set party share to 200 to work. Organize the troops once. Raise morale twice. No, it's long. It's long. We gotta raise morale to full. That should be good. Strong good rate. Guys, we're fine. We're so fine. We make 158 ducats a month. We probably have the highest economy in the world right now. Never mind. I forgot. I forgot about the other person. About the other one. The massive mega command. Other than the massive mega command, we're number one. Okay? We're even beating out Dame's Crown. And their trade node is worth double ours. Commander Velsilker, we're just you, but better. Yeah. And uglier. Got him. Let's go. Take that, command. And uglier. Build, 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 build. What country to play as to learn alien tier lore? There's not really one country. A lot of the lore in the mod is split up between different mission trees. Command ain't got no trains. Inferior. True. True. So true. So true. Hey, look, more gold. We can welcome the mages back. No. No. Call and send you here. I just want to have no autonomy in any of my provinces. Orthoclast layer. Orthoclast is a feldspar mineral, one of the most abundant rock-forming minerals of the continental crust. Orthoclast is most widely encountered as the pink feldspar found in many granites and is assigned a hardness of a 6 in Dwaz hardness scale. Our brave miners have encountered such a mineral while digging. What should we do? We will dig through it, but I'm going to wait for my money. There we go. 2 months. I am making 17 ducats a month in war reps, though. Thank you, Dame's Crown, by the way. Shout out to my boy Dame's Crown for doing that for me. Yeah, we'll go up to 20,000 cannons here. Since, you know, we can afford it. And let's go enforce religious unity down here. Wait. Isn't this where True Dagger was? It is, actually, yeah. Don't they have that mission that converts stuff to dwarf? So they could give them jobs? That they definitely pay them for? Isn't that how that works? They definitely pay them. They definitely pay them. Real. So real. Are you allied to Gwed? No? Oh. Grombar's in the League War. I would have to fight the Gnomes. I'm just going to wait till we have admin ideas done. Then we can go to war with Grombar. I'm not in a rush. You, on the other hand, I do kind of want to fight sooner rather than later. They pay them in exposure to the elements, but it still counts. yeah. Still counts. It's the same thing. Beggars can't be choosers and all that. More governing capacity buildings? Yeah. Can I build Mithradoom? Awesome. It's more effective on paper, glass, and gems. Really? Why gems, though? I mean, like, it doesn't matter, but, like, why? How close are we to... We're 85% of the way there. We'll develop some gold, then. There we go. Cause based. That's not a very good answer. I'm just saying that's not a very good answer. Cause based. That's nothing. That's a whole bunch of nothing. Why is my inflation so high? No, I said why is it rising so much? Not why is it so high. I know why it's rising so high, but why is it rising so fast? Like we're making 109 ducats from production and 70 ducats from trade and 22 from gold, and yet I'm gaining money from this. This is ridiculous. All right, minus 5% dev cost and plus 25% caravan power. That will help us a lot with pulling trade in, like a lot. Well, and our trader dying will not help a lot. So let's get you. Get that. Foreign plots. We can actually afford to lose Republican tradition here. Because our guy just died. I mean, he was old, to be fair. Let's go for Mill. I gotta make sure I get Miltech 15. He's careful, too. He's careful and he's 34? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Put that ancestor worship on there. Beautiful. Let's go for... I can get a stability here, but I have 3, so I'm good on that front. Advisor cost, production efficiency. For the next 10 years, minus 5% construction cost. I should also save up so I can centralize hold operations. How long are you going to stream for today? I don't know. 8 hours stream confirming the DM. True. That's a real thing that happened. That's such a real thing that happened. I definitely did that. I definitely DM'd you specifically and told you, hey, I'm going to stream for 8 hours today. So real. So real. Dev cost. Yeah, I don't know. None of the other ones are really popping out to me here. No corruption, no corruption. Admin. There we go. More hold separatists, which he should be able to deal with. So what happens if I turn him into an autonomous vassal? Wage war on their own, but we'll still have to come to their aid if they're being attacked. They pay less tax and can wage their own war, but they will also have less liberty to desire. You know what? I never do autonomous vassals. Let's do it. Who knows? Maybe they end up being good. Get converted, bozo. All right. We have finished colonizing up here. I'm going to snag this before Gorbarad does. Time for them to deck something and die? Yeah, probably. Probably. Is fine, though. Encourage development here. Get that mithril developed some more. Encourage development here. Remember, we need to get roads up to 8 development. So we should probably stay focused on getting them as close to that as possible. Good sir. Dev, you're a fun guy. My fun guy? I am fun guy? True. True. Very fun guy. Thank you. If I core all this up, I'm going to go over my governing capacity. Plus, if I get up to this core creation cost, I can get minus 35% core creation cost. Ooh, prospering times. in Zandom Rift. Go for better production methods. Damn. Damn. Yep, let's just take this. All right, the dream of Vez Udzenklan. The conquest of the Dwarvar has been slower than we would like, due to a combination of our less organized kin and returning dwarves. But this has not changed that we are still united by a dream of a home for all goblin kind. Various technocrats of a more philosophical bent have given the dream a name, Vez Udzenklan, the Allclan. A state, they say, to unite all goblins regardless of allegiance or origin. A state to explore the wonders of technology. A state to elevate our people to the greatness that dwarves and orcs have kept us from. We will make this dream a reality and ensure that we take our place as the true rulers of the Serpent Spine. My 7% core creation cost, 50% in no game. Man, can you just go away? Yeah, we'll send officers to make him more loyal. We'll just placate him. That way no one supports his independence. We don't want his independence to be supported. Thank you very much. Recall that. Send you there. Best event ever. That is a really good event. I'm assuming that you're talking about the Prospering Times one. I would assume. Once we get Tech 15, we're gonna dick the Centaurs because then they're just dead. They won't be able to do anything about it. Airnat Veer is finally diggy hole. It has in fact been diggy hold. It's gonna take 19 months to upgrade the fort. Let's build the manufacturing instead then. Apparently we can restore a hold. Oh, Kugdir probably. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now though. I will upgrade the fort though. That I will do. Okay, how's prosperity looking? That's something that I should be paying attention to. I should really hotkey devastation. For as much as I go to look at it, you'd figure that I'd do that. Okay, you're ticking up. You had devastation, but you're ticking up now. I suppose that's good. All right, government reform. As for our tier 2, we have Council of Technocrats. I think you asked it earlier. Okay, tier 6, separation of powers. Presidential system gives us max absolutism, funny joke, and institution embracement cost. Supremacy of the diet increases Republican tradition by 2. It makes everybody loyal. Attorney General, you cannot seize crown land. You can become a kingdom or divine guidance. I mean, it's pretty obvious that we just go supremacy of the diet. Right? More advisor costs. Well, like, we're going to hit max advisor cost, right? Like, surely. Surely we're going to hit max. Does it have a hard cap or a soft cap? We have minus 60.2% right now. Admin advisors are 35% cheaper on top of that. It's at minus 95.2. Hard cap is minus 99. And that's just regular advisor cost. That's not... Where do I look at advisor cost of same culture? Is there even a way to track that? In here? Is it automatically added to that? Like... Is it just same culture? Start with an S? Special siege ability, shock damage, shock, settler. No, I'm not seeing it. You think it's under C? There it is. Cost advisors, rulers, culture. Minus 15%. So we have minus 15%. So that's 75 plus 35. It's maxed. It's literally already maxed for admin advisors. For admin advisors, it's already Max. The cheapest that we can get them. Which, to be fair, if they're 50% off as well, they cost us 2 ducats a month. Yeah, but it's funny. It's funny. Maybe the advisors will start paying us. Why is he known as the Wicked? He's careful. We'll choose the other one, but that is funny. Well, advisors increase 0.02 yearly Republican tradition. So if they're all level 5, they all give me 0.1. That's 0.3 Republican tradition a month. That is 0.3 Republican tradition a month compared to 10% loyalty. You get diet more often? Well, the diet would give us 2. Is what it's saying. The diet would give us 2. We can summon the diet every 5 years. I need to do math. Hold on. Calculator time. So if we get 0.3 a month times 12, that's 3.6 a year times 5, right? 3.6 times 5 equal 18. That can't be right. That seems wrong. It's per year, not month. Okay, 0.3 times 5. So it's 1.5. Per year, not per month. Like, yeah, you know what? That makes a lot more sense because if it was point per month, that would be the best reform ever. Literally ever. No land selling, though? No. We want a lot of reform progress right now. And you get died every 4 years because of court. That's true. But then I would actually have to complete them in time. Whatever. We'll just go for the friggin' this one. It's fine, okay? Yeah, we currently gain 2.14 reform progress a month. Not too shabby. We could start our golden age, too, if we wanted to. Could start our golden age. I'm not sure I want to, though. Onwards. Yep. It's fine. Let me lower autonomy everywhere. And we get to the Mechanim workforce. With innovations having been gathered from the ancient Mechanim of far-off Insaya, which definitely has not been opened yet, we have been able to reproduce these highly mechanical men of metal and Dameseer. Though our creations are not as advanced as those found in that far-off hellhole of a continent, our creations have only rudimentary intelligence at best. They are still some of the mightiest and most powerful laborers the world has yet seen. Able to lift heavy objects with ease, follow instructions to the letter, and work day and night without need for food, drink, or sleep, with a Mechanim workforce, our economy will surely never be the same again. Yeah, those definitely are not around yet. That gives you 10% goods produced and 10% production efficiency for 30 artificer upkeep. So it's like an upgrade from gene food cultivation. We can replace streamer with machine? No! No, do not replace streamer with machine. Machine won't make funny gags like I do. Machine won't throw like I do. Which, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna make fun of then, huh? Huh? There's a lot of devastation here. Oh, they probably raised it. Did they not raise these provinces? Centaurs are throwing. Poe's a VTuber? I am... Yep, that's true, actually. I'm a VTuber. I'm the best VTuber in the world because I look exactly like a real person. That's how advanced my technology is. True. So true, besties. So true. Yeah, enforce religious unity here. Let's get this hold converted. Only a human can throw as hard as he does? Exactly. Exactly. That's called job security, baby. Let's go. We finished plutocratic ideas. Yeah. Sorry, I got confused with something for a second. Emancipation. Nice. Manpower recovery speed. And provincial trade power. And provincial trade power. And I don't really... Yeah, I don't really need this. So I can go for 25% more reform progress growth a month. That means that we are now making 2.4 reform progress growth a month. Huge. Actually very good. How's our expedition doing? Well, they might be dead. Because that is a long one, and they are running out of morale very quickly. Very, very quickly. And we will just be re-electing here. Deification and irrigation system is repaired in the north. Cool. Let's go ahead and fix the eastern irrigation. Don't like all the admin points I have to spend to do it, but that's okay. We're reforming so fast, we're going to full France, 7th Republic, soon TM. Yeah, I don't know what else we're going to go for. Also, how are our colonies doing? Still going? Global prosperity growth, I suppose, is fine. Governing capacity. Definitely not going for a merchant republic. Max promoted cultures might not be a bad idea. Speaking of that, do we want to accept the ogres? Sure. Why not? Yeah. Who's your favorite dwarf to play as in the North Service? Behind the stream has got me wanting to start another one myself. I don't know. I like most of the dwarfs. I know it's a cop-out answer, but it's true. I mean, you can't go wrong with Almdir. The Star Dwarves were interesting. Laurentis announced his arrival. Rude. Oh. A cheaper advisor, you say? Oh. He's not accepted culture. Oh, man. No, it's this guy. No, it was this guy. I'll just keep the trade guy. Lazy colonist. Where do I want to go next? This should get revealed. Right. I'll reveal it myself. We should probably be running three colonies at a time, huh? Start improving with Sariand. I don't want them to murk me. Let's fill in all these caves now. Small PP. Yeah, but like I can't do anything about it. Well, maybe I can rival Laurent and embargo him. But I can't insult because I still have insult on cooldown. Actually, I do know how to fix our power projection. It's this little secret called war. Okay. And we can upgrade to... No, we're going full offense. The Flame Belches. Further refinement to burners and the introduction of simple artificery has brought the Flame Belch to the front lines. This new and improved flamethrower comes with several improvements, including the ability to aim in some directions. You know what? I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of them for learning how to aim their flamethrowers. All right, let's go beat up the centaurs because they have literally zero chance. They have literally zero chance. Almost done building. Yes, it is. It is done now. We should build all the buildings in here and then we'll dig. Okay, what did I do that for? Right, so I could do this to gain Republic tradition. You want me to own Yik Chalet? Are you Bro, what? That's on the other side of a subcontinent. What do you mean? That's even farther than this one. The artificers yearn for war, apparently. The adventurers are at least a little bit more reasonable. That's so far away. Oh, you can click this button to update things? That's actually kind of huge. Actually, kind of massive. Good to know for the future. All right. Centaurs, you're already dead. Oh no, you have so many troops. What am I ever going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Dow Darren. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. And take admin tech. And I definitely should have built a spy network up on these guys beforehand to steal maps. And the Edenic League is victorious. Find a different path. Get the pickaxes out of the pan into the fire. Okay. Not having a good time in the caves, apparently. Gowed has announced me as a rival. Hey, that means that we're being successful, guys. Both Gowed and Laurent hate my guts. Everton, you want a general? Only if you're good, though. It's good enough. War crimes. I'm not committing war crimes. What? I'm just committing regular crimes. Thank you very much. There are no Geneva Conventions here. I can't dig capital while at war, huh? No. It just needs to be 80 development. We might be able to dig here. We might be able to dig before it gets more expensive. If not, it's not a huge deal. Like, we have lots of money, but, you know. Still. If I don't have to pay for it, then I won't. I'm very smart. I'm very smart, and I grabbed all the provinces I actually need. I'm very smart, and I grabbed all the provinces that I actually need. I definitely didn't forget to siege down this hold. Nope. Fake news. Fake news. Ooh. Nice. Damn. Okay. I can inform you all what I'm playing for Lambert's multiplayer game soon TM. Not like today. And not tomorrow. But the day after tomorrow. You will learn. You will know what it is that I am playing. Very exciting. Dak? No, I did. I did say something in Lambert's Discord, and I hadn't changed my username since I played Dak there, and so it was like Poimu, aka the Glorious Dak, and I was like, dang, I gotta change my name, bro. Gowed World Conquest and Lambert MP. Yep, that's what it is, actually. Lambert's like, hey, Poimu, you want to join my MP? Yeah. Why don't you just ruin it by trying to do a world conquest? That'll work. I'm sure all the players in the game would be more than happy to do that. To let me do that. Surely. Centralize? Sure, a couple ducats. Tell him world conquest and MP. Man, last night I looked at Tell him again. I was like, you know what? Let's look at Tell him. How would I do this? It's just vassal feeding. That's how you gotta do the Tell him stuff. All right, we can centralize hold operations. Boom. Which means now we can manually dig. And yes, it is more expensive right now, but I don't care. Once we have the money, we're gonna diggy hole. Oh, we're gonna have to fight the centaurs twice. Also, I forgot to scud at you. Oh, I can't scud at you. Ooh. Well, that's good to know. That is good to know. Where are the horsey boys? Intelligently not fighting me because I'm 5 mil techs ahead and will absolutely thrash them if they even look at me the wrong way. They do own all Lake Fed. They do own all Lake Fed. Let's make sure we have our best combat general here. Let's go see how we do. Wow, we actually catch them. We're so fast. We're so unbelievably fast. The centaurs were not expecting this. It's going to be a wipe. They're going to get slaughtered. Yeah, it's not even close. What a joke. What a joke. Ride forwards. A noted leader of the Spider Wretch clan was captured weeks ago by a battalion of beastmen in a slave for ambush. Today, that leader has returned, changed, and with a flame in their heart so powerful it could be seen through their eyes. They spoke a word to no one for days and were seen staring out at the endless plains of the centaurs almost longingly. This was how they were before they disappeared once more. A battle occurred just recently. An expeditionary force of goblins hoping to reclaim the depths of a local shanty town were met with an assault by our own feral kin, led by a familiar general on the back of a massive spider. Our feral kinsmen followed the general's commands and cries with a fervor unnatural to goblins, riding forward on spiders, fueled by the promise of a glorious afterlife. The ensuing battle leveled the town and left hundreds dead along with the general. Though dead, he remains immortal, with war dogs and spider jockeys charging in his name before crashing into glorious combat, fighting to enter the same glorious afterlife that they and their shamans, the survivors of that great battle, wished to enter. Unlocticult Kravi Osnad. Okay. And now you see why the centaurs were not fighting us. But hey, that was a lot of war score, hopefully. 6. And more thing for the follow. Appreciate it. Any artificer buffs? Imagine E++ spark drive and enhanced artillery. Yeah. We're going to be very strong. We're going to be very strong. And I don't even have to care about manpower either. Brass prosthesis. Functioning based on clockwork mechanisms, these brass prosthetics are one of the greatest medical innovations in recent history. Through the might of artifice and mechanics, what magic has been struggled with for so many centuries has finally been achieved: the replacement of lost limbs. Built of brass, these mechanical arms and legs graft onto the spot where a limb has been lost, and although not quite as responsive as its original limb, are still able to move relatively well, and are definitely much more durable. Thanks to this, many who have suffered non-fatal injuries that pushed them out of the workforce, forced to get by with crutches or a single hand, are now able to rejoin the workforce at an even somewhat improved capacity. That's right, get back to work, you lazy bums. 10% manpower and say the recovery speed. It's an okay one. Steel maps. Oh wow, we sure do be building spy networks, huh? Nope. Grab that. You better hope that you leave by the time these troops get through. Like, these aren't my artificers, sure. We win these. The orcs reinforce. Huge. Massive. That was on the plains, too. 20,000 goblins. It's nothing. It means nothing to us. It means nothing. Magic can make wooden priests his arm? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Apparently not. We can diggy holes. Kugdir. Mithradoom. Or wait, isn't Kugdir still ruined? You can dig damaged holes? I thought you couldn't. I thought you specifically couldn't do that. Bro, expeditions are brutal now. They are brutal. Is that a war wizard? Damn it. Why must it always be war wizards? Why must it always be war wizards? What do I want my peace deal? I want everything. I want this. Some money. Then go away. I'm not here to fight you forever. I'm just here to get what is rightfully mine. Oh, Crackdoom roar! Hello! I have a border with you. I would like to say hello. Courthouses for governing capacity? I mean, sure. There you go. I built them all. Harazor Doom could use one. Guess Daggerngrad 10 could use one. All the gold provinces can use one, since I can't build anything else on the gold, manufacturing-wise. We actually probably want to build farm estates, don't we? Farm estates would actually be good for us, considering all the goods produced we get on it. Yeah, and I definitely want to try and get core creation cost. But I just wanted to make sure that we dealt with the centaurs. I mean, we'll still need to make our way over to grab this, but hey. Mr. Core, thank you. Okay, this colony has been completed. So let's grab the colonists from here. Send them to this cave. And remember, the reason why I'm waiting to do this mission is because every province that fulfills the requirements will have their trade good changed to fungi, and we'll get the modifier state-backed food security. So any cave that's not metal, we can turn into fungi that gets +1 goods produced. So there's really no reason not to wait. Like, our economy's doing fine right now, and it will only get better. Daggernrod 8. I'm sure there is, but we're going to keep converting this because it's mithril, and I would like it to be the correct religion. And yeah, that way it makes us more money. Deification, summon the diet. You want Royal Terrace to have? Manufactory? Well, it's going to get changed to grain. So I'll build a soldier household here. That way it doesn't remove my manufactory. Do I want to pay 2,000 ducats for 1.75 innovativeness? No. But I also don't want to lose my 2 ducat level 5 advisor. So those two things are kind of contradicting here. Yep. Revoke crown land. I would like to be at 100%. I get 100% reform progress, right? That's how that works. Let's burn some tax dev. Off of things that are not holds, preferably. There we go. The stout, free stab, cheaper admin tech cost, appreciate it. Ship trade power, I guess. Hello, Chris, how you doing? Man. Healing magic isn't a thing in Anbennar? Yeah, because Anbennar understands balance. You just can't balance healing magic. You just can't. It's not possible. It's just straight up not possible. Oh my, he is really good. He's careful and he gives me global settler increase. Dang. Came back from DMing D&D. Missed it so much. Good. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it was fun. And I hope your players didn't do anything too crazy. Eh. As they do tend to do. No debate in Parliament. Let's go for... None of these are looking really tempting. Not gonna lie. Corrosive assimilation? Nah, I'd rather just develop. I guess we can go for the advisor cost one. Do I really care if this passes? I mean, I do, because I'll lose prestige if it fails. Right? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll pay the parliament tax. Why do they all want me to praise local regiments? Why? Our troops aren't even that good. Alright, we'll let it pass. It's 67%. It'll happen, surely. Surely. Good advice. 15 government reform progress. Nice. Sorry, I need gobos only because they're super cheap for me to hire. There we go. You're probably a fan of Devon Caves? No. For some reason I thought you need so many goblin culture provinces or something. We do? I mean, worst comes to worst, I just start he-hooing people, right? The kobolds go first. No, we can culture convert later. We'll be fine. What I do want is more governing capacity, though. Yep, take another one. +1 possible advisors. All of that has been cored up. Let's build a fort here. Let's claim this. Can I warn Grombar? Let's do that. We shall warn Grombar. Tell them, hey, only I'm allowed to bully the dwarves. Thank you very much. Don't I eventually need workshops in all my caves? Didn't someone say that? So let's build them all. Still traumatized by Sunrise Empire? Bro, I think my wrist still hurts from Sunrise Empire. From all the dev clicks I had to do. Unironically, probably ruined my health forever. Yeah. Hey, I'll bully goblins if they want to join. Because it doesn't really matter. Let's go grab Red Horde. Click to cave. Thank you. Massive, huge, actually able to click buttons correctly. Sunrise is the reason Poe got the auto clicker, then quickly forgot about it. That's right. I don't need any technology to carry me. All right, I suffer like a real man. Rah! Rah! Okay, you split up. We're about to max out on mill points. So I'll hire 2 generals, and then I suppose we'll need to develop somewhere. All right, tier 7. Which one do we want? Communal caves gives minus 15% state governing cost, 20% institution spread, and minus 0.05 monthly autonomy change. That sounds pretty good. But is it going to give me more governing capacity than just choosing governing capacity? He's going to be in retirement home in 60 years, still thinking about his wrists aching. Well, if I'm in a retirement home in 60 years, that means I'm, what, 84? Yeah, it's still too young to retire. How much gov cap are you using? We're at 576 of 600. And very quickly going to go over it again once I can actually core all this up. And take these guys out. And fight Grombar. And fight Skewer Drake. And try and take the Serpent Reach. So I don't know. I mean, obviously, this is better immediately. This is better long term. You mean like 2,400 dev? Well, I'll tell you one thing. We don't have that. We are almost an empire, though. We are almost an empire. We'll take the 250 for now. We can change it later. Well, no, it's a special thing. We'll take the special thing. Communal caves. Dispersing local control to communal centers will alleviate a lot of work for central government. These communal centers will answer directly to the state and will be responsible for doing the state's bidding for us. This will feel better for the local populace, as they will have more direct connection to their government. The communes will ensure a bit of welfare for our citizens, such as hospitals and schools, in order to boost unity and productivity. Sure. It's different. We'll choose it. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It saves us governing capacity. It is what it is. But we still need to take this. That does mean, though, that we can state this stuff up now. At least partially state it. Election. Yep. Keep them. We're maxed out on Diplo points. So here we go again, developing the roads. Developing the roads. Okay, well, that's it. We developed the road that we needed. Huh. Well, that's disappointing. Let's get it up to 10 dev. We can go through and get rid of the edicts now. What am I converting? Converting this. And I don't even have an enforced religious unity edict on there, so that's a mistake. Bad math, you need 1670 gov cap to get more use than the 250%. Okay. Well, we'll be there at some point. Right, we'll get that development at some point. Also, making him into a autonomous vassal was a terrible mistake. He is quite literally useless and dumb and ugly. I'll take Tech 16. And I will upgrade to chamber demi-cannons. Portable turrets. Defense can be a tricky affair. When charged efficiently, such as, say, by an orcish horde, many soldiers can find it difficult to stay in place and defend as needed, even if such a thing will serve them better than simply running. Even when a soldier needs to defend offensively in the case of a siege, a lack of due diligence can greatly lengthen the affair by allowing supplies to slip into the defenders. Portable turrets have been introduced by the mechanists to try and ease these issues. It consists of several guns contained within a metal frame, capable of rotating in a full circle. As the name suggests, these turrets are very easy to move, placed down in the shape of a box, and capable of unfolding to the correct shape. When guided by an artificer, these turrets can fight with the strength of several men with the presence of none. Eureka. I give siege ability, right? Yep, 10% siege ability. And minus 20% shock damage received for artificer units. All right, keep doing the stuff and the things. Keep doing stuff and things. And then we'll be up to 100% crown land, which means max government reform progress at plus 100%. Guess we just start developing holds. As you do. Dev fungi caves? Change culture? Hey, wait a second. I thought you told me that I get a mission that changes the culture of this. I should have given this to True Dagger. Scammed. Actually scammed. What the heck? This is gonna take forever. God damn it. All right, well, we'll do that when we get the next parliament then. I've used one of my inspirations in BG3 for something of utmost importance, making Crusher kiss my foot. Correct. That is very important. It's a good thing that you didn't fail that check, because it would not go well. Core creation cost minus 25%. Wait, why are you bullying goblins? Hold on. No, I need to defend the goblins. How dare you? How dare you bully goblin kind? Will it cost like 30? Yeah, but I was told to get flipped. You know. Do you think Monk can advantage on the intimidation checks? Nice. So that means you rolled really badly on your intimidation? Huge. Get rid of those rebels. We don't need them. Cursor got one Act 1. The one you can throw mud at? No. Not the one you can throw mud at. He's in the camp itself. We can restore Derv as a tune. Let's do that. Okay. Lots of money. Let's just build workshops literally everywhere. There's no reason not to. Even if it doesn't give us much money right now, it eventually will. Damn, we're going to be full built. We're going to be full built in 1600. Who won the throne? Yeah. He's the one on the throne. All right, Holy Cat has been taken. What mission was that one? I have to make it not damaged. Yeah, I can do that. Let me expand infrastructure real quick. I don't have enough admin points now, do I? Nope. All right, there we go. So thought we were prepared in 4 years. BG3 DLC? No. Tried a Duran Blue Shield run really quick and immediately died. GG. Yep. It'd be like that. Migrate to goblins too fast, die. That's the end of it. That's it. Happens. Quality ivory. Oh, I do have one ivory province, sure. Am I trading an ivory? Is that what's happening here? Nope, just a mithril and fungi. Huh. Alright. Brett, you weren't meant to go south right away, or the works just declare on you. Oh, Mithril Arm? No, Duran Blue Shield? That's these guys, right? Was it True Dagger, or was it these guys? Shattered Crown. Mithril Fungi, too much essential goods in the world. Average goblin economy. Average goblin economy. Go south and check on board. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, they tend not to like dwarves hanging out there. Unfortunate. Oh, great. Yay. Gwed's decided that they want Eskin again. Not as bad as before in other runs, but why do they have to be like this, you know? Let's get to converting. I think we'll focus on the Veil. Orcish Eskin is blessed. Is it, though? Is it? Is it really? I need 200 ammo points so I can fix the last piece of irrigation. There we go. We are at 100% crown land, and we have 100% monthly reform progress. Look at that. Perfect for absolutism that we're definitely going to have. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know, the one problem with killing everybody in this region of the Serpent Spine is that it takes forever to get everything colonized in. Yay, we're an empire now. Woohoo! Yippee! That means I have lots of governing capacity to play around with. Woohoo! All right, yep, 4,000 crowns. I know. We got 4,000 crowns. Upgrade that center of trade. Upgrade that center of trade. Upgrade this center of trade. This one. This one. Then build that and these and manpower buildings, I guess. It wants you to repair the Veil and then gives you a claim on Ramsdorf Hold. The order of operations there is very good. It's very good. I need the culture conversion one. Yeah, people are not on board with that. They're like, wait a second, what do you mean? What do you mean that you want to culture convert people? What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it. It will all be fine. Exempt conscripts. Yo, I will exempt conscripts all day long. We don't need them. We've got so much manpower. Blood and sweat. Advancement of the artifice class. And a bunch of money from migrants. I might want to get mills up and running. I'd rather core everything up. Why do I have -5 admin? Oh, right. Technocracy. Right. Right. Okay, well now they're all building things. Goblins need a frozen throne? True. Don't conquer more of Eskin, by the way. I wasn't planning on it. Wasn't planning on it. If Clouded Eye wants to go and do that, I wouldn't mind, but he won't. Huh. Gwed took land off of the Empire. I'm sure the Empire will love that. I'm sure they'll appreciate that quite a bit. Okay, Red Horde is completed. So let's move here. Question that I'm pretty sure I know the answer to. When we form Allclan, it changes our mission tree, right? It's not like a builds on below it type thing. Like it's a totally different thing, correct? 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure. All right, convert to Rust Road Goblin. Hey, chat, I hate you. Okay? I just need you to know that. I hate you for making me pay all these Diplo points for no reason. It is your fault, 100%. And I will not forget this slight. This slight upon my honor. Slight upon my Diplo points. How dare you? We hate you too. No, wait, no. You're supposed to be like, ah, how dare you? You're not supposed to be like, yeah, I hate you too, stupid streamer. How dare you? All right, you move in there. Don't know, you're the one spend it. Yeah, I have to spend it because I was told falsely, that a mission would convert it. And yet, here we are, where that is not the case. Let's go to 30 cannons. Chat blaming all of chat for one chatter. Yeah, that's right. You are a collective, whether you like it or not. Corporal punishment, sorry. One person messes up, you're all punished. That's just the way it is. Builds character or something. I don't know. Let's recall you. And send you out here. Like, we're going to lose all of these wool provinces. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. We also have lots of expeditions that we could be doing. The only problem is it costs admin points. We need to repair Kugdir. Oof. I'd rather fix the thing first. Formalize the separation of powers. We have a statesman, 0.5 yearly prestige, and 3% parliament debate backing chance. Okay. Now we can fix Kugdir. Beautiful. And we get Mechanim soldiers. With innovations having been gathered from the ancient Mechanim of far-off Insaya, we have been able to reproduce these mighty mechanical men of metal and Dames tier. Though our creations are not as advanced as those found in the far-off hellhole of a continent, our creations having only rudimentary intelligence at best, that lack of intelligence is more than made up for by the fact that they are able to march for days on end, show tremendous raw strength on the battlefield, march and drill without complaint, shrug off bullets that would kill an organic soldier, and countless other boons. Warfare shall never be the same again. Eureka. Eureka. And that gives us minus 10% fire damage received and minus 25% morale damage received for our artificer units. Pretty good stuff. And now I need admin power so I can do more research. No content land. We're creating the content, okay? The goblins are determined that we will get things from that far off place because that's too... Oh... Gross. Strange calcite layer. I mean, we might as well. The hell else are we doing? Like, at this point, we're just sitting here speed 5, and we might as well just go dunk on the dwarves. The deep dwarves. We've discovered a mysterious layer of calcite rubble in one of our holds. It seems that strange runic magic has been applied to it, runes that our runesmiths have never even seen before. The purpose of the runes is unclear, and the effect doesn't seem to matter anymore. Such a large and easy to dig through material could give us the opportunity to dig far faster than ever before. This would surely bring great benefits to our hold's construction progress if we choose to dig here. I don't want to take a loan, though. I'm just saying. I don't really want to take a loan. Good thing we make stupid money. Okay. Holzer Cat has been restored. Go ahead and expand the infrastructure in Orlazam Osdir. Build a regimental camp there as well. And we can now complete... I need money. We can now complete our southern brethren. Our next target is to attack lay the south, but we have to be careful. Many caves and secret routes remain unexplored, which increases the potential of a hostile army flanking our forces or ambushing us. Even though the many dangers scare us, the councils and clan boss decided that we cannot wait any longer. After discovering a hold called Holzer Cat, we figured that it is occupied by threatening forces. Our scouts notice that the current occupants forgot or are unaware of the dwarfish defenses installed, so a siege will not cost too much. Lose 100 devastation and hold your CAD, lose 100 crowns, and build a bastion for 0% of the cost and 100% of the time. Wow. Fancy. All right, now we need to repair rails, which means we need to take this admin tech. So the question is, how long is it going to take us? We chill. Orcish opposition and Air Netvir. And Mithradoom is dug to the next level. Upgrade the forts. Stand your ground. Say goodbye to the rebels. Wow, we actually just straight up wiped them there. That is impressive. Usually they retreat. What is the lore behind the obsidian dwarves? They got trapped down there by the ancient dwarves, and now they're very mad about that. So basically just the same lore as regular D&D. Kind of. It's not like really a direct thing. But deep dwarves hate surface dwarves because they're different. Yep, that's about it. That's about it. They're angry because, get this, they're angry. It's a pretty good reason, don't you think? Pretty good reason. Dwarves are so dwarven that they hate dwarves with a passion. They got banished and are coming back to kill the dwarves extra hard. Yeah, even though like the dwarves down there, I don't know if they know that the other dwarves haven't been around this whole time. Like, I don't know if they think that all Dwarov is still a thing. Because how would they know if they were trapped down there? Right? I guess I never really thought about that. Does not matter. True, it does not matter. The dwarf is dwarf. Dwarf is dwarf to those guys, and they're out for blood. But it is interesting to think about. They think you're finally... Well, we think they smell bad. We think they smell bad. Yeah, ain't gonna lie. I kinda just want to take tech. Because now we can start to rebuild old rails. Okay, the owner of admin cost needs to like us a whole bunch, so let's start improving with admin cost so we can buy that silly little gem off of them. Because that's what we must do. Rapid hold development, huge. Massive. So, if I recall correctly, in order to have this auto dig, I need to get it to the correct development level, right? And then it will auto dig for us? Is that correct? Okay, also, we can start to do our vertical farm infrastructure stuff. Yes? Okay, so what do I need it here for level 4? I need it at 70 development. One problem with that. Yeah, I ain't got no points. Is that a cheaper trade efficiency? Is that cheaper trade efficiency? Are neither of them cheaper? Nope. Neither of them were cheaper. I don't remember if we've gotten radical reforms yet, so we're going to try and get it. Why not? Why not? Worth a shot. 90 dev. Holy hell. Why is that holy hell? It's just that's just a hold, my guy. That's just a regular ass hold right there. That's just a regular ass hold. All right. Improve Capital vertical farm infrastructure. The developments in our capital have opened up opportunity to further improve our hold's infrastructure. If we're the first to do this, we will create a unique wonder, the spherical garden. That's right. We don't need no cube gardens, only spherical gardens. The Rail Skulker has started working on improving vertical farm infrastructure to accommodate the most recent advancements and developments in both our hold and the world. Could take 50 years, could take one. Guess we'll find out. I did last stream. Wait, what did I do last stream? What did I do in last stream? All provinces in the Serpent's Veil need to be owned by me and have devastation less than 1 and not be flooded. And they all need a manufactory. Wait, wasn't I going to save my money for something else? Nah, I'm sure it wasn't important if I can't remember it now. Rails? Oh yeah, but we'll make the money for the rails. Not a huge deal. Yeah, the rails are super cheap. Super cheap. We could at this point go do some more expeditions. I think we will. But we'll have to spend a lot of points to make sure they live. Rapid hold development. Okay, no, you don't actually need to develop to let this get to the... Actually, there's no point in expanding infrastructure here. Let's not do that. Because we'll just lose it. We'll just lose it. Oh, artificery. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, let's give this one another shot. Okay, never mind. I haven't done that one yet because we don't even own that province yet. Still colonizing. Any new religion for goblins? I don't know. We're not playing a new religion for goblins. We're playing the same one. Oldie but goodie. Oldie but goodie. Right. Expedition menu, Dwarven 4. It's copper and medium. I swear, if we fail this one, I'm gonna cry. That's right. I'm threatening to cry if this fails. Don't do it, game. Don't make me cry on stream. That'd be very cringe and embarrassing. Set party share to 100. You win these. Okay? Look, I'll even raise morale a little bit more, just to be safe. You win these. Don't die. What's good asking if you flipped the intern hold? Flipped it to what? Oh, no, I have not. That's a dwarf. That's a dwarf. How did that flip so much faster? I mean, I guess it's less development. Gwet is going to attack Grombar. Yeah, see, that's a problem. That's a problem, my guy. I don't want you doing that. Yeah, we kill him now. But like, oh man, if we get caught in that stupid disaster starts ticking up in the middle, it's gonna be unfortunate. Okay, we need to quickly make our way to the border of the Serpent Spine. We need to take this fort too. Okay. What do you need to form Allclan? All the Northern Serpents, mine. As far as I know. Every single province Western Dorvar minus the Crack Cave and the caves going towards the Centaurs. Yeah, but I'm going to own all those anyways. Because we're cool like that. We got more quality ivory. Truly, our ivory is the best in the world, apparently. Our one ivory province. Our one single ivory province. Look at my vassal being helpful. I'm so proud of them. Okay, split up. Sprint forward, boys. I believe we are at the edge here. Yep, right here. That's the cutoff point. We just really don't want Goed to take it for themselves. There we go. Purchase an age ability. That's fine. People are not going to be happy about our peace deal here, but what are they going to do about it? Do requirements include Giant's Anvil and Northern Pass? Northern Pass, yes. Giant's Anvil, no. What's the Giant's Anvil? This? I don't know what a Giant's Anvil is. I don't know things. I just click buttons. That's what I do. Click buttons, win, and be hungry. I'm really hungry right now, actually. I haven't eaten anything today. Oops. Oops. I'm sure it's fine. I don't need to eat. Eating's for the weak. Why eat when you can just be goblin? Giant, that was the crack hole. Ah, I gotcha. You go there. Damn. Grombar was, simply put, not ready for being attacked in the other direction, too. Alright, Tier 8. Economical matters, trade efficiency, trade power, trade steering, governing capacity for trade companies, more trade power, economic theory for inflation reduction, which is kind of nice for us, war economy, or Ordimian proviso, dev cost, and goods produced, because we've completed infrastructure. Yes, please. Get some Domino's pepperoni pizza now. Only $12.99 for 2 fresh extra large pizza. Why are you doing a Domino's ad? Bro, they ain't even paying you for that. They ain't even paying you for that. Army getting wiped? Damn. We've been bamboozled. Thank you for pointing it out. Yeah, I'm taking the goods produced. No! My boys! No! This slight will not be forgiven. Where are they? Send in the main army. You can't it? Well, I was trying to save them, okay? I'm sorry that I didn't just abandon my troops like you would, you coward. We go all in for the gobos. Is he gonna have like 20,000 troops chilling back here? No, only one. We save our other gobos. We lose so many in the experiments. We gotta, you know, save them when we can. I was in a 5K into a random hole. Okay. But think about this. I already occupied their entire country. Like, the war's over. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. Not one single bit. Actually, you don't need to be there. You go there. Dog eater. War up some money, please. So now I'm gonna convince the gnomes to leave the war. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. you recall. Let's get this. There's also the fact that I don't want orcish warbands rising up either. That would hurt quite a bit. We should complete the... Oh, I need 10 owned provinces. 10 owned provinces need to have 8 development. 10 owned provinces need to have 8 development. There we go. Dwarven Road. Development at least. Development at least. I need 10 provinces. 10 provinces that are development 8. Not 8 provinces that are development 10. Bro. On the rails again. Our nation is big. One might say too big for goblins to rule over. There are many protests, and such a small council is not able to fully rule over the many holds in our domain. A council member of the nation's ruling party proposed the idea of the governing council to be living in a massive train and ride around our country from hold to hold. This would mean our holds would be visited by the government and the 2 ruling councils could debate and improve local problems. This idea caused a lot of exciting noises coming from the council room, and later on, hundreds of engineers were tasked to make this idea a reality. So he's like that one, the guy that was in charge of, it's the Habsburg boy. That rules Spain and Austria at the same time. I don't remember his name. He had the chin. He has the picture in EU4. I don't know. He like traveled around, right? Because he owned too much land, and so he had to go from each to each. Charles, yeah, Charles, that fucking right there. Yeah, that guy. He just traveled around. Okay, this gives us a new tier 3 government reform. Minus 75% move capital cost modifier. 10% artificer loyalty equilibrium. We obtain new missions. We get sharp schedule. Oh, sharp schedule is removed. Never mind. And then we get sharper schedules. Minus 50% local construction time. Minus 10% dev cost. 15% friendly movement speed. Is that in our capital? It says local. Yeah, okay. Okay. We can rebuild old rails. Keep doing that. Oh boy. Okay, sponsor success. AirNetVir is at least level 6. To preserve the technocratic ways in our society, measures have been taken. Over the last decades, there has been an increase in education, and the amount of goblins able to somewhat properly reason has increased a lot. There does seem to be a lack of higher education, a form of education that could benefit both the government, as there will be an increase in possible council members, and the scientific branches of our nation, as more goblins with an understanding of science can help in researching new technologies. Therefore, building a university does not sound all too bad. Lose 200 crowns, start the construction of a university, and gain 3 development. And we have birth of an idea. We are employing an admin advisor and a Diplo advisor of at least skill 4, or we have Inno of 50. We have, I believe, all of those things. So we're covered. Over the last few years, the intelligence of our people has rapidly grown, and as a consequence, they demand that the council increases their living standards and safety. Impatient with the National Council. Haha, typo. Typo didn't capitalize the I in impatient. The council debated on possible ways to introduce more safety for our people and decided that the best way is to clear out and destroy any threat to the mountains. To ensure that this policy is enforced, orders of military expansion have been issued, and our armies will soon march for the safety of our people. Gain claims on every cave goblin province in the western Dwarvar not yet owned by you. Hey, that's a solid 0 provinces, but thank you. The last threat. We own Haraz or Doom. Oh, we're about to roll this hold. Only one remains. Our drums of war and the war cry of our thousands of soldiers can be heard throughout the entire mountain. One more hold and our nation are in control of the mountain range. All the isolated clans have joined us, and no more than one small, weak, and pathetic nation remains on our mountain. They know we are coming, and we know they know. It will be the last battle, but for us smart goblins, we see no problem. We've surpassed our previous overlords and even the old dwarves' inventions. Our technology is greater than anyone has seen. So let our army cheer one last time, for the last threat will be removed. The culture in Haraz Ul Doom will become Rust Road Goblin. Loosen development and build a star fort. Jesus, really? Early star fort? Okay. It's not useful, but like it's cool that we have it. Only at the order things. Yeah, they do expect you to be really, really slow. Really, 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 really slow. All owned provinces. One of the finally true. Provinces that are producing fungi have 5 base production and a workshop. And we have to have improved mushrooms. Improved mushrooms? I'm guessing that's the new mushrooms. Okay, Terraceway. We need 20 infantry there. So we can do that soon. Global trade. We got to 81. They're at 133. There's just ain't no way. Hopefully Gwed gets cocky so we can see that fort in action. If Gwed has reached Haraz Ul Doom, things have gone very, very bad. Where's my star fort? Seen a serious lack of a star fort. Well, never going to see that development of ducats ever again. But you know what? I suppose that's what you get for trusting goblins. You know, it is what it is. I am not giving you anything. Oh boy. Do not let our colony get destroyed, please. Please and thank you. Okay, we can continue with admin ideas or I got nothing. I'm not sure exactly what I'm thinking here. Okay, we need to make sure that we can build some manufactories here. So that needs one. That needs one. Expand the infrastructure here. Build it there. North Vale, I forgot to encourage development. Huge. Huge. I just wanted to spend those monarch points so badly. I just didn't want them there, actually. Soldier household. Or not infantry. Oh, I bet you they don't count because they're artificers. No, they definitely do. It might consume them, though, and I don't really want my artificery infantry consumed, so. We can send the other guys back to deal with them. All right, hey, Grombar, I want this. Gwen is kicking the gnomes around. So I suppose that's worth something. I don't know what it's worth, but it's gotta be worth something. Orcish supplies. Okay, let's grab 20 infantry. Send them to Terrace Way in case they get consumed. Yeah, I think we take idea. I think we just take the idea. Cornite Betrayal. Average Cornite enjoyer. Average core night enjoyer, might I just say. You know what I could do? I could like go siege down Luciande. It's an idea. Perhaps they're willing to trade. I will take organization. We did lose 200 loot though, so we're never choosing that option again. We're just gonna kill all the reclaimers next time. Okay, there. Deification, and I will probably not separate peace out Luciande. Probably just use them for war score. That is not Terraceway? You are correct, that is not Terraceway. Alright, take the veil. Our occupation of Almdir has led us to a major discovery. There is something outside of caves and holds. Yeah. True statement. Our people have stepped outside and figured out we are living in a massive formation of tall stone. Some green fields that seem to be very good farming soil have been found in this outside world. It resembles the fields and world described in the books we read that were stolen from the dwarves. It seems that these new lands would be suitable for food production, but pesky enemies currently occupy this prime goblin estate. We've been controlling the Veil for a little over a week now. Yeah, sure. Wait, what? Wait a second. That doesn't even make sense in the lore of the mission tree. Like, to fix this takes years. Thousands of ducats. 800 admin points. It hasn't been a week. But the local population seems to be very unhappy about our presence in these lands. The local council has had to deal with hundreds of complaints about goblins stealing or assaulting them, and even though they tried to stop the crime, it was ineffective. Yesterday, a local hero stepped up and declared that he now controls the region and killed all the council members. Next, he and his men slaughtered all the goblins they could find, but some escaped and told an officer they found close to the mountain entrance. The alarm bells in the barracks were ringing a few hours later, and an emergency army assembled, ready to use some toxic gas and kill the perpetrators. The toxic gas has not failed us yet, and today it did not disappoint either, because the only was a small battle which ended when the gas kicked in, turning the revolts into harmless animals ready for the slaughter. They had a small trial and all got hung for their treason. Lose development until, for 5 years, we get local construction cost reductions and dev cost reductions. Great. So I did all that development and building for, nothing. Huge. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Then we'll get all that done. They do all need to be at least development of 7, though. Let's get that up. Obviously, we want to focus on mill if we can. We'll need some time to pass for that. Okay. The gnomes still don't want out. Which is like 8 months ago, but like it feels subpar compared to most work done in the High King. Not great. You know what? We just say it's goblin racism and no one can argue with us. It's that easy. But yeah, being racist to goblins actually. Just being racist to the poor old gobbos. So we don't need to bully gnomes anymore? Well, I don't know about that. I just need the gnomes to kind of go away. If they just do that. Also, both of these are completed, so we can now move on to these colonies. Okay. Okay, Obsidian Invasion's gonna happen soon, TM. So, we gotta be ready for that. We do have 20 guys here. Orlazam Ozdir holds specialization. Foundry, thank you. We can embrace the institution. Thank you. And, yep, pulling you in. I guess we can pull from the Serpent's Reach. Sure. And I can get stab cost minus 25%. The Centaurs are no longer valid rivals. And Gwed, you suck and are ugly, and I'm insulting you. Okay, now we have 100% war score. I should not have taken that idea. I regret my decision quite literally immediately, but it's fine. It doesn't cause overextension, so I don't care all that much. Okay. So we at least cut Goed off from taking anything. We'll core all this up as we go. It's going to be a while till Almantech. Guess 6 years. We'll be fine. You get back to Almdir. Sure, you can have access. And I guess we just continue to build manufactories literally everywhere. And rebuild rails. And the advanced farm infrastructure in our capital is complete, and the strange rumors have begun. We have finally finished improving our vertical farm infrastructure in Railskulker. The views of this hold are even more magnificent than before. Not only does the hold have picturesque terrace farms and greenery, but if one looks down, one will find themselves walking on grass. Grass, of all things, growing deep underground. Even surface weather is now replicated here, with the ventilation systems upgraded to circulate fresh air and disperse water to replicate rain. It's the first hold to ever achieve this advanced specialization. We managed to produce a marvelous wonder, the spherical garden. We have minus 20% local dev cost, plus 4 local goods produced, plus 75% local manpower, and plus 7.5% national manpower. We get the wonder, which gives minus 50% local dev cost, plus 4 local goods produced, 10% national manpower, and 0.5 yearly prestige. And we have strange rumors. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Plus 4 goods produced? No, it's plus 8 goods produced. We get plus 4 from the advanced hold infrastructure and plus 4 from the spherical garden. Can you need more fun, guy? Yes. Okay, it's strange rumor time. We need 20. Yeah. I don't want to take a loan. I don't want to take a loan. We'll be moving capital. Maybe, but we'll definitely want to bottom out our current hold. Okay, so we need to do the strange rumors that are farthest from Orlazam Ozdir. First, is it units or infantry? It's regiments. So let's go here first. Convoy visits a hold. The convoy has once again arrived at a hold. Our council must now pick what to do with their time there. They can either debate the hold's councils and attempt to obtain new ideas and technologies, or they can focus on developing the hold as per usual. Alm Haraz can get homely administration until 1608, minus 20% construction cost, minus 10% local dev cost, 0.5 goods produced. Or we can make Abentech cheaper. Let's go for the cheaper Abentech. Enter the coalition. Y'all aren't gonna coalition me. You can think that you'll coalition me, but you won't. Let's go for trade efficiency, I guess. How's our crown land? Get it back to 100, please. It's factions. That's the wrong one. I think the less modifiers you get from this mystery are all really good. I do enjoy good buffs. More corruption, Diplo supports, minting, admin support. Actually, I probably shouldn't do admin support. Okay. And we will investigate rumors. Now, I don't have to keep this army here, right? I can move the army to the next place? Or do I need to keep them there? Yes. Yes, I can keep them, or yes, I can move them. Which one? You can move it? Okay, well, I'm just saying. Last time chat told me something, it was a lie. Hey, how's our expedition doing? They're vibing. Not chat me. No. You're all in this together. You succeed together, you lose together. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. All right, Terrace Way has been converted. You also need to be developed a bit. 777777777. That's how it works, right? That's the voice thing. I don't know. And 7. Right? Yep, now we're just waiting on manufactories to be built. Cool. Chat wouldn't lie to you. You're just imagine. No, you can't gaslight me. I'm ungaslightable. Okay? You wanna know why I'm ungaslightable? Because I don't believe a single goddamn person. Not a single one. Are they really thinking that they can like beat me in a coalition war? Because that's pretty crazy of them. It's honestly kind of impressive. It's honestly kind of impressive. Recall. We'll send you there. Does anyone want to ally me just so this coalition kind of goes away? Here, Liam will. Oh, there's a very disappointing expedition. Kugdir's been restored. And I get a bunch of money. And we... Oh, boy. We're going to get absolutely obliterated by this because we don't have 3 stab. It goes up so fast. Living mirrors. Although the apparitional communicator allows for a picture to be communicated with sound, its limitations are severe. It can only support one-on-one communication in terms of communicators and requires transmissions to be live, hampering its potential to do much beyond one-on-one communication. As of today, however, our technomasters have managed to evolve upon the T-Wave communicators once again in order to create a product they deem a living mirror. Through a combination of evocation and illusion spells, the living mirror can receive broadcasts from one central location, which is capable of broadcasting to every living mirror on its frequency in color. Even though it is just a rough design with much to refine, it has seen a meteoric rise in popularity. The lack of sound rules out many avenues, but text displayed on the mirror is perfectly legible. There's already a bustling market for broadcasted plays and Stage X. Okay, do the next one. And that would give us -2 national unrest, +2 maximum cultures. Okay. Let's get our troops ready because we're going to have to fight this, unfortunately, very soon. Get another stack ready and delete this fort. Okay. Everything gets the first circumnavigation in 1605. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get 2 investigations done. You really, you really need to have stab 3. I feel like this is so bad. Ugh. Like, it's like each one is even more extreme than the next. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. We'll just kick their ass anyways. We'll just kill them. Portable turrets so you siege faster. I'm not too worried about the sieges. Honestly. What I am worried about is that we're going to lose a lot of land here. Like, a lot of it. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. I have Particularis? Why? Because they're Grombari Orc, and there's no tag for Grombari Orc. That's why. Flurry just finished the 3 mountains? Nice. Congratulations to Flurry. Another year down. Oh, also nice. Cracked Revore's taking that. Dang. He just finished it now? That was like, what, 12, 13 hours? Something like that? Oh, that is beautiful timing, though, for 10% discipline. Literally couldn't be better. Awesome. 15 hours and 44 minutes. I was still awake when he started. And I was like, yeah, I can't stay awake for this. This is like the middle of the night. I gotta go to bed, bro. I gotta go to sleep. But I'll have to watch the VOD. And there it is. Obsidian Legion. We must defend our land from these invaders. Yeah, not gonna lie. I kind of just want a bird and then delete all the forts in Almdir too. Like, I don't actually want to fight the Obsidian Legion. This is, in my opinion, probably the most boring dwarf disaster. Oh, we can go straight. You're correct. Why are you... What? Well, they deserve to die. That's all I can say about that one. There we go. You go here. Kill those troops. They get wiped. Or not wiped, but they run away. You deal with them. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, and that's not how Zone of Control is supposed to work, but okay. Sure. Whatever you need to do to make yourself feel better, I guess. Tower Tech 3. It looks like they did fix that, yeah, because they didn't upgrade their troops. Are you really going to go attack these guys? He's hiring mercenaries, bro. The fucking Obsidian Legion is hiring mercenaries. God, dude. I fucking hate this disaster. I'm going to be honest with you. It's so annoying. It's just annoying. I don't know why I did this. I could have just ignored it. I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to do it. I could have just ignored it. You don't do it at speed 5? I couldn't care less. Like, they're going to die. They'll run out of manpower long before we do. Like, it's not even a real war. Just build more troops. Oh, right. I forgot. My land force limit got tanked because I gave up my country's development. Fool. Foolish. Give me a conquistador. Damn, he is super bad. 6 pips? Damn. That's embarrassing. If you didn't do it, bowling the last one, yeah, I mean, like, it's whatever. Like, he's gonna run out of manpower. 200,000 troops is nothing. This does mean the coalition might fire, though, which would be doubly annoying. And then he's attacking these guys out here. I'm gonna be honest, I'm done for the day. This just absolutely tanked my mood. This absolutely tanked my mood. I'm done. I'm done for the day. We'll do this tomorrow. I do not want to do this. We'll save it here. We'll continue in the middle of the disaster. I don't care. But, oh, God, dude. I don't know why I did that to myself. I don't know why I did that to myself. All right. Yeah, we'll continue this tomorrow. Yeah, we'll just kill him. It's such bullshit. It's just so dumb. It's just so dumb. Okay. Yes. I will see you all tomorrow. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.